Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Big Corleone of the This Might Hurt podcast. Coming to you live. You know how we do. We bring in Lady G. She's the first one to arrive, always on time. Lady G, what's good?
Everything under the sun. And yes, that is me, always on time.
Yeah, we're waiting on. I mean, everybody else is gonna be here. We're just waiting on them. But while we're waiting, you know what I'm saying? How are you?
I'm wonderful, as always.
All right. I got a little bit of a TG is
Sniffles.
here. Yeah, a little bit of the sniffles. Hold up. TG. TG just popped in. But I don't see her camera. I just see her name. Let me see what's up. Hold on 1 second. Let me No, it's still. All right, I'll wait till it's fits. I'll wait till she pops up. Anyway, so what's been good? Like how did the new year start for you?
Everything was great. Just I actually went to church, so spent some time with the Lord for the new year. Other than that, everything was smooth sailing. It's the fourth day of the new year and still good.
Hey, I mean, whatever works. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Hold on a second. My computer chair is acting stupid. Yeah, word, it's acting
Rolling
stupid.
all over the place.
Yeah, it's not that it's rolling, that it keeps dropping.
Wow.
So if you look on the screen and you notice that like my hat is showing and not my face, that's what's up. That's what's going on. I think TG's having some technical difficulties. Let me
Okay.
see. Yeah, see, because it's still spinning. Let me see. Yeah. We'll have to wait till she can figure that out. So anyway, yeah, everything's cool. Everything's good. There's a bunch of things we're probably gonna get into tonight. And one of them being, oh, look who just popped in. Hold on. You,
Yo,
what's up, y'all?
nigga, I'm high as shit right now, bro.
What you mean?
Shrooms, nigga, shrooms, bro. No, I'm just
Yeah,
playing.
you lying. Yo,
But
I can hear myself.
I can hear myself too.
No, but I'm saying I can hear myself through your speakers.
I don't even know what speakers is on, bro. Damn, this brand new car, bro. Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta turn the car on. Oh, that's why. Hold on. Oh no, it's too cold to hit. We good now?
Let me see. Nope, I still hear myself.
How about now?
Hello. I think nope, I still hear myself.
Hold on.
Get it together, Doves. Get it together.
How about now?
Let me check. No, I still hear it.
I don't know what to tell you, B. Like I really don't. All thing I know is that it's cold.
I don't know what to do because if I talk, I'm gonna hear everybody's gonna hear themselves.
I don't hear nobody, yo. Like I like you know what? I hear you guys, and that's about it.
Yeah, but I hear echo. I don't know why. It's not coming from me or.
I got you on speakerphone. I mean, you know what? I could change
That's
it to
probably what
headphones.
it is. Yeah, do that. Change it to headphones. See what happens. DG's trying to get in. She said that she's having a problem with her Wi-Fi. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Yo,
How about now?
now I don't hear a thing. Good.
Well, my headphones don't work on this shit.
But it sounds a lot better now.
But now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hear you guys like on minimal.
But I hear you perfectly.
How about now?
No, I hear you perfectly fine.
All right, bet.
All right, cool. So,
So yeah, who we waiting for?
TG's having some technical difficulties with her Wi-Fi. Hernan, I mean, her, you know, yeah. Highest tolerance said he's gonna be a few minutes late, but he said he will be here. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. So Dubs, how was your New Year? How'd everything go?
My what?
Your New Year,
Bro. Yo, first off, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about New Year's. It's just another day that the ball drops. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the dead of winter, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's yo. You know what I mean? Like, what happened New Year's is the same thing that's going on today. Nothing changed.
okay. I mean,
So yo, you know what? Whenever someone comes out with that New Year, new me bullshit, I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Because in a week, you know what I'm saying? In a week, Cheryl, you're gonna be back to smoking meth. So shut up. You know what I mean? Shut up.
you stupid.
You know, nothing's gonna change.
Way to have faith in people.
Bro, I work for Port Authority. You lose all. I used to work for Port Authority. I lost all faith for humanity. Right? Because like people
you do see some shit.
That, yo, you know what? Yo, I've seen so much shit that I'm like, yo, how the hell did you get hit by the train you just got off of?
Yeah.
Explain that. And it was right then.
I see some interesting things too in my work.
And it was right then and there where I was like, you know what? Ultron was right. We are the virus. Humanity got to go.
All right.
Thanos was right. You know, like, yo, you know what? I've been watching, like, you know what I'm saying, Avengers shit, and like, you know, Batman or whatever lately. And I'm like, you know what? What happens if the heroes are actually the villains? Because you know what? They want to keep the order what it is. And the order what it is right now is not good. You know, you got your elite, you got your upper class, and then you got the middle class, and then you got the people scrambling for crumbs. And that's the order.
So speaking of elite, what's up with what's your take on that whole Jeffrey Epstein list release?
Well, I mean, you know, kind of new. You know what? The fact that Stephen Hawkins was like, you know what I'm saying? Stephen Hawkins was the funniest one. He just didn't care. You know, like, my man was getting off on midgets, but yet he had ALS and couldn't even jerk off. How? What was the whole point of going to Epstein's Island? Nothing on you works except for your mind.
Sometimes that's enough.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. And then
I heard Clinton was on that list.
You know what? What?
Clinton.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Trump, Clinton.
That's not surprising either.
Jackson.
What's Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Oh man. You know what? All right, check this out, right? Here's how I look at it, right? If you went there one time without knowing what was going on, and you never went back again because you saw what was going on, okay.
Right.
But if you've been there like more than once, then you know what? You're just foul.
Absolutely.
You know, because because you know what, like just because your name is on there, I mean, you do got to give the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, of course. There's gonna be some names on there that you're gonna look at and say, you know, but there's just some like.
Now you know what? If a pope, you know what? If you know what I'm saying, if a pope from the Vatican was there, I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
Oh man, yeah. I just think that not everybody on the list, you know what I'm saying, is guilty of anything. But
hold on. Are we gonna find your name on that list?
You ain't putting your name on shit.
Well, because you playing awfully hard to defend people.
I ain't gonna find my name on shit. The only list you're gonna find my name on is the list to go get me a burger and fries online.
Oh gosh.
That's it. That's the only list I'm gonna be on, the DoorDash list of people that are getting food. That's about it. I'm not on no fucking list. You ain't gonna catch me on no list, especially a list like that.
Yo, it's a little cold out here. You know what? I'm gonna turn this bad boy on.
That's crazy. But I mean, no, in all seriousness, though, I mean, you are guilty by association 90% of the time.
9 out of 10, like who you associate with is who, you know what I'm saying, they connect you to.
Now I heard this is what I heard. It started again, Dub.
How about now?
Let me see. Nah,
Yeah.
I still hear it.
I gotta shut this off.
Damn new cars.
For real, bro.
Yeah, but I still hear myself though.
Hold on, man. Can you hear yourself now?
Let me see. Yup.
Ah.
You just had it. Like, what'd you do?
You
Turned the car on because it was cold.
Oh, you turned the car on.
How about now?
Let me see. No, I don't hear it now.
All right. So I came out here with gloves.
Yeah.
And a blanket.
And a fucking blanket.
Bro, I'll come out here
Bro,
with
again, I still hear it.
What?
I hear it again. No, I don't. What's the problem? What the hell's going on?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you clearly, but I hear myself sometimes, not all the time, but a lot of the time I hear myself. I don't hear myself right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Bro, you know what? It's the voices in your head. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right.
The voices in my head.
Don't worry
shit.
about it. You'll be all right. You know, like. Yeah, so how's everybody's New Year's?
Didn't you just say it was any other day? So it sounded like you didn't care.
Word.
I'm just trying to be polite. No, but seriously though, like, yo, you know what? You know
do
what I'm saying?
Do you have Bluetooth on, Dubs?
Do I have Bluetooth on? Let me see. Nah, it's off. Wait. It's on. Hold on.
I think that's what it is. The Bluetooth. Dubs, you good? Oh, he was frozen.
How about now, bro?
Nah, I still hear that shit. It sounds crazy. You just can't plug it into your phone and do it through your headset.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you clearly.
Hold on.
Hold up, wait. All right, now, yeah, he's gonna have to do that shit again. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, TG's having a difficult time. Hold on, here he is.
Yeah, man, my bad, bro. Hit the wrong button.
Oh, all right.
All right, bet. So we good now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't hear nothing at all. Good.
Yo, it is 29 degrees outside.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, where I'm at.
Damn.
I know.
That sounds like a problem.
Yeah, such is life.
Yeah. So how did everything go with Christmas, I guess, like how'd that go? Just another day, right? So fuck it.
I'm not one for holidays, bro.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm really not like how like celebrating the holidays for me is like having a straight face orgasm.
Oh
And
You know,
why do
man.
like
why do you feel that is?
there's nothing enjoyable about the holidays. Like you know what? It's like you know what I'm saying. Like you're looking at people. You know what I'm saying. From all right, it begins at Thanksgiving, right? You know, you got your whole family together, being
King
thankful
G
for the
was
shit that
good.
you have,
Hey.
right? And then you know what I'm saying. Black Friday. You know what I mean? Like you're there online. You know what I'm saying? Spending money. You know what I'm saying? To get shit that you know what I'm saying for people and whatever. And it's like a pissing contest. Oh, I'm gonna get this, that, and the third. It's gonna be, nah, man, I'm
Right.
good.
Right.
I don't do holidays like that.
Yeah, but the way other people celebrate their holiday doesn't mean that that's how we have to do it. Like I don't participate in any of the public grandstanding and all that stuff. I celebrate me myself in the house and do what I find special because I'm not going to let other people's actions, behaviors and thoughts impact, what the holiday is for me.
Oh, you from South Jersey, aren't you?
Actually South America, but yes, I live in South Jersey, yes.
Yeah, because the way you said impact, you're like impact. I'm like, all right, yeah. I just want to let you know, right? It's not a pork roll, all right? Taylor ham,
Taylor ham.
Taylor ham.
Okay.
Word.
I don't eat either one. So
Oh,
GG was good. How you feeling? Had some
Fine.
technical difficulties there.
Yeah, my computer won't work on one side of my room. The internet, like the Wi-Fi for some reason, like I set my desk up over there in the corner and that's where I wanted to be doing things because I don't want to be in the living room because my husband's in bed already. And yeah, it wouldn't work. So I literally moved in front of my television and the Wi-Fi works.
mm,
Damn.
It's horrible.
mm.
It must be a woman.
What? No, more
Oh,
like stupid technical difficulty. Like, how stupid is the Wi-Fi? The wall isn't made out of anything special. Trust me, I can hear my
Right.
neighbors.
Right.
So, like,
yeah,
I don't know what that's.
but hold up though. Like, it also depends how far you are from like real civilization.
I'm in civilization. I don't live in the rural parts of PA. I live near Harrisburg. I'm not,
That's
you
still
know,
the country to me.
Harrisburg
But
is the capital of Pennsylvania, and it is a
I know,
city.
I know. I've been there before. Like, but like some parts of Harrisburg look like Philly. Then after that is like country. You know,
There's
same thing.
part There's a lot of parts of, like, Lancaster County and many other counties that are, like, more farm.
And then like like driving like towards Harrisburg, like you pass a Lancaster and you see like the Amish people.
Mhm.
You know, every time I see them, I think about Weird Al Yankovic. I don't know why.
Weird Al. Okay.
When he did that parody called Amish Paradise, you guys gotta
I
watch it. Yo.
I hear it again.
What?
the
The
Who me?
feedback.
echo.
Who me?
Yes.
Oh, come on, bro. That's annoying me.
You're annoying.
Don't start, no, won't be none. Believe me, today's the day and the year's the year.
It's a whole new year.
You know, like you know what? My mentality this year is I'm taking X-Lax because I'm shitting on everybody. Shit
Okay.
on the whole industry.
I'm
Oh,
taking
shit.
X-Lax. Ugh, gross.
Like, man, some colon blow and I'm gonna shit on everybody.
Yo,
So,
TG, don't move too much because your Wi-Fi is gonna go.
oh no, it's okay. No, it's dirty here. It's fine. Right in front of my bed.
Dubs, the
There's a lot.
feedback is crazy, son. I'm sorry. All right, yo.
Bro, there's nothing I could do with me. Like, really.
It's fine. We're gonna live.
Yeah.
Are we?
So
Yeah.
TG, the quick question is this: what do you think about the Epstein list?
I haven't even looked at it.
There's a lot
So
of names missing
how do you how do you know whose name's missing?
because you know what? Like they'll be like, oh, number 34, redacted. That means like their names are scratched out.
Oh yeah, they're not going to show everybody, I'm
You
sure.
know? But Prince Charles got a lot to say about that. Yo, you know what? All in a nutshell, there's a lot of fuck boys who we found out just like the fuck boys. Rich fuck boys who likes to fuck boys. That's what it is.
Yep.
You got a point, bro.
There's a lot of them too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wasn't surprised.
hey, here's a shocker. Kevin Spacey's name was on it. Wow, what a shocker. Yo, I heard he got a job with the Vatican. He's trying to be a Catholic priest. He'll fit in well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Right up
yeah,
his alley.
Not
right.
good.
You're right up to that. Damn,
Oh,
that echo
he's
is
such
still.
a good actor though.
Yeah,
He is.
he was.
Was.
So, did you have the Bluetooth on again or something? 'Cause
Nah,
it's
not
really.
protected at all, bro.
Why the fuck do I keep hearing that?
Hold on a minute, man. You know what? Let me put my headphones on.
I thought you had
That's
them on already.
why.
Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like my headphones wouldn't work. Apple's childish me.
You're gonna have to send him headphones. Like you gotta hook him up.
Ways, yo. I got Dre beats. See if it works now. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go do this shit.
Oh.
Bluetooth. Boom.
Boom. Still hear it.
Hold on, bro. Be patient.
Hey, I'm even gonna say it. He wants to shit on everybody,
You hear
but
me
don't
now?
want nobody shitting on
Yes.
We hear you.
Hello?
Oh, word! It sounds a lot better now.
Hey.
him.
There we
Hello?
go. Yeah. Now
And now
we
now
don't.
he
Now he
can't
can't
hear
hear
us.
us.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
We
Yep.
hear you
Yes.
We
clearly.
always heard you.
Hello? Hello?
Oh God.
Hello?
We hear you.
Hello?
We hear you.
Hello?
All
Hello?
right.
Hello? Oh.
All technical difficulties today.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll work out.
You would
It'll
think
work
it
out.
was 2000 all over
Yeah.
again.
All right. We hear you. You just don't hear us. All right. He'll be
Oh,
back. He'll be back.
so many problems.
Yeah. So anyway, so
What's up?
nah, I'm just fucking. I got my eyes are bothering me and shit. But anyway, let's wow. All right. So I have to find my book. I got a couple of some people want some opinions on something. I just don't know what the
Okay.
hell my book is.
You guys were talking about what, the holidays?
Yeah, we just just going over all right, he's back.
Yeah,
Yo.
Yeah, what up, man?
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything cool now? All right, bet.
Yeah, but I hear it a little bit. It doesn't sound too bad now.
No, it's
Oh
good.
man, stop your whining. Stop your blood clot crying.
So anyway, yeah, we were just talking about the new year and what we did and shit like that. But
I was watching
anyway,
a movie. I didn't even know it was midnight.
Yo, like like I said, man, like like the only good thing was like I spent time with my daughter. We saw the ball drop of the saying family stuff. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like a regular
that
day.
the good thing about it though?
Yeah, but it was just a regular day, man. Like what I'm saying? Like it was like you know what? I'm not a holiday person, man. Like especially like like when it comes to like around between November and January 1st. You know what I'm saying? Like when people start talking about holidays, man, I just look at you funny, man. Like I'm like, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
but
like
with your daughter, you would think it would be the
I'm still
opposite now.
Yo, you know what? You know what the thing is, man. It's like Christmas is like, I don't know, I don't know what it is about Christmas, man. Like I used to love Christmas, and like I just grew up to hate it. Maybe because you know what I'm saying,
It
like you
becomes
know what I'm saying,
monotonous.
like it- like like you know what, like Thanksgiving, everything lost its meaning. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
the family, I'm sure your family dynamic has changed, or like the people being in the family has changed. Like, I get that. Like, after my mom passed and then my grandma passed, everything changed. Forget
Yo,
it. Like,
yo, all right. You know what? Yo, here's the truth, right? So like, my oldest brother, like that was his favorite holiday. Christmas was his favorite holiday, right? So it was like he's not here no more. So it's like I look at Christmas like a little funny, like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to talk about it no more.
I get that. But this is what I am going to say about that because I think it's important. Um, I've taken a new look at life after my youngest sister passed because I keep telling myself she is not here to do the things that she could have wanted to do. I'm here. So
Right.
I'm not going to stop my life
Nah, I
or
get that.
go back or be sad. You're always going to be sad on holidays because it's a reminder of the special people in your life who aren't there. It was 9 years I lost my mom. Still feels the same. I know for Big C is the same thing. Like, we lost our mom around the same time. Years, it doesn't matter. Like, it could be 25 years that someone died.
No,
And
nah, of course, yo. Like you know what? Um, like my brother passed away in 2018, right? And like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, like I hold my baby, and sometimes like I wish, like you know, like I tell her, I'm like, yo, you know what? Your uncle would have loved you. Then I just start crying because like I miss that. Whatever,
of
man.
course.
Anyways, you know what? I don't want to talk about my feelings. It's
Oh
not a
my
psychology
God.
class. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't
It's not
want to get
psychology.
emotional.
Emotional damage. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, you know what? You want to talk about emotional damage? I'm a Jeff fan. That's enough emotional damage.
Oh, well, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Every season you do
I
this to
can't.
yourself.
You know what? I'm here thinking that this year's going to be different. I can't watch the football with my daughter because I'm damn near spiked her on the ground, just pissed off at the
Oh
Jets.
my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what?
Out of
You know what I'm saying?
frustration.
Like,
Oh
yo, you know
shit.
what? You know what? Some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like after the Raiders game, that was the last time I seen. That's the last time I even watched the Jets game. And then like like my lady, you know what I'm saying, got me Jets tickets for the 24th, so we went.
Mm.
Me and Big C went, right? I'm here enjoying the game, and then they started fucking up as always, and I'm like, I'm leaving the game mad as hell. I'm like wishing death on. I was like, yo, see, this is the reason why I don't watch these niggas. Yo, I went off, bro. I'm like, see, this is the reason why I don't watch these niggas. I'm like, look at this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know what I mean?
Every time.
They
Of
ended
course.
up
You know what I'm saying?
the
Like,
game anyway, but
but yo, you know what? It don't even matter. You know, because like I just want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm a free agent now. I'm not a Jeff fan no more. Until you know what I'm saying? Until they stop being childish, yo, I'm not watching no more games. Yo. That's
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Yo, being a Jeff fan is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like being in a Stockholm syndrome abusive relationship.
It is.
You know, because like new season comes around, right? Like, you know, you're thinking, oh, ring, right? And then only for them to like, smack you around or whatever because you burnt the pot roast. You know what I'm saying? It's abusive, yo.
It
I want
is.
a divorce. Can't do this no more.
You
yo,
were you were allowed you were allowed to divorce the
yo,
Jets, and I
I
think
can't,
many people would understand.
I can't do this shit no more. Like I, I don't care about that ride or die shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be happy. you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yo, the hell with
No
all that, man. Like,
commitment.
Honestly, stress kills. So, yeah, that
oh,
makes sense.
believe me, man. Like watching the Jets, man, is like you know what I'm saying. I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's not a needle on my arm with fentanyl in it. Shit, I'll gladly take it, yo,
damn,
to kill the
that
pain,
that's
man. Like,
Are
that's
you,
that's that's heavy. You know what I
are
mean?
you going to be a Giants fan now?
I would never be a Giants fan.
So all right, so peep this, check this out. So I know like Dubs doesn't really feel like New Year's is he thinks it's just a regular day, but Does
It kind of
anybody
is, bro.
does all right, but does anybody look at it and say, this year I think I should work on whatever?
And that's got to be my stupid behind that feels that way. Because I
Nah, I'm
believe
not.
I'm the one that controls how my days and years go. I don't care what everybody else is doing because it's not about them. It's about me and mine.
Man, I'm a
You know.
perfect specimen, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? When God made me, He broke the mold, yo. There's
Oh, well, he
nothing I need to
definitely
do.
broke the mold on you,
You know
bro.
what I mean? Like, yo, you know what? I'm never wrong. The only time I've been wrong is when I thought I was wrong, and even that thought is wrong. Period. I stand on business,
All
and
right.
then I pee.
Guy.
I can't with you. I'm
That
not into resolutions. I don't believe in resolutions, but
Right.
I
Right.
do believe in, setting goals every year, every
Right.
week, every month, whatever it is, like
Definitely.
attainable things, nothing crazy. Like obviously I want to travel more, but money needs to be there for that to happen. So it's like it's setting a goal though. Like we're hoping to go to Turkey this summer.
turkey. That
Hopefully
sounds
that
good.
gets to happen. So,
Oh, my bad. You talking about the country? I'm thinking food. There we
yes,
go again.
the actual country. Yes. So,
Istanbul.
yes.
Yo, it's like what is like one part of Istanbul like in Asia, and the other parts like in Africa or something like that. Like
No.
That's a whole different region, right?
Yeah.
and Turkey,
Well,
yo, Turkey, like
yeah.
what like I heard like one part of
Turkey's
like
near the
Asian.
water, the Mediterranean Sea. And
Yeah, I know.
then um now you're making me look it up because
I think yo, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? It was one city that's like that's like one half of the city lies on a different continent, and I think it was Istanbul or Budapest. I don't know, not Budapest. Um, it's one city though.
I mean, it's close to Europe and
Yes,
the Middle
Europe and
East.
Asia.
The
Europe and
Middle
Asia, one of
East.
them.
Yeah, Asia. But the Middle East really, like they have a lot of like Arab immigrants now, emigrants, whatever they're called, and
Migrants, migrants,
migrants.
migrants.
It's changed a lot
Yeah, we
there.
can't we gotta be careful what you know what I'm saying. You can't see Oriental anymore either.
We've discussed that, okay?
Yeah, but yo, you know what though? Like that's funny that you said that because like I was looking at Oriental flavor from ramen soup. How come they're
Yes,
not saying it?
yes.
They're
Oriental
in trouble.
flavor, Oriental rug, Oriental nails, that's okay. But calling a human being Oriental is not okay.
TG, you look
How
a
about
little Oriental.
how
Mm-mm,
about yo?
no good.
How about we call this guy some dumb fucking Oriental Express?
The Oriental Express, that's right. They have all the like
Exactly. The
party
Oriental.
stuff.
No. I'm serious though. Like the Oriental Express is like a train that goes from like
Oh,
I
he
think Georgia all the
froze.
way to who me?
Everybody
Who froze?
froze.
Ah,
Maybe it's
What
you.
happened?
Maybe
can you
it's
see me?
maybe it happened to you only because we were
No.
okay.
Yeah, everybody was fine. It was just me.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, man. Yo, we was
Oh
good.
no, don't even say that.
The technical difficulties are going all the way around. It's making us
Yeah, it's
move.
So,
traveling.
Yep. It's your turn
hey,
now.
but for real though, like those who's on the Epstein list, they didn't pay their Illuminati monthly bill. That's the reason why their name is there. You know what I
That's
mean?
why
Like,
their names actually
yeah, you know,
appear on
like
the list. It's not
exactly.
redacted.
Those, those that are redacted, you know what I'm saying? They're like, your name is there, but keep paying your payment and you're good.
They're probably
We'll make
congressmen,
Yeah, absolutely.
oh, absolutely.
like
Listen, man.
active congressmen.
Look,
But
Yeah,
of course.
that honestly should be public because their constituents should know what the fuck they're doing,
You know
and that
what?
should
absolutely. I
matter.
agree. I agree.
No, man, look. And the nerve, you know what? It's funny because like these are the same people that's making up all these fucked up laws just to turn around, you know what I'm saying, and break the law.
I
Bravo.
mean, those crazy Republicans, like the very to the right people that have started to really make their way into Congress, they are like they have the idea that the Democrats have this whole pedophilia ring and the pizza gate that happened and they eat babies and all this other
Oh,
stuff.
oh,
It's
oh,
like
oh, oh, yo,
there's
oh, oh,
all
yo,
that stuff.
yo,
But the
yo,
crazy thing
it's,
They eat
is,
babies.
yeah,
yeah, yo,
the
like
crazy thing is that a lot of these Republicans are actual predators. And so it's like so funny to me, like they're talking shit about like other people. And I'm sure there are people that are Democrats too, don't get me wrong. I think it's just people in general. It doesn't matter what
it's always
political view you
it,
have.
it's always the loudest ones that I'm
Hide
saying
your
that's like pointing
babies.
fingers.
Hide
You
your
know what I mean?
babies, they're gonna
Hide
eat
your
them.
babies.
They
What we
eat them
having?
to stay looking young. That's what they say.
No,
Hollywood looks young because it's not the plastic surgery that they pay thousands of dollars for. No, it's the babies they're eating,
yo, but you know
obviously.
what
Mm.
though? Like you know what you're just saying is like what I'm saying, like satanic rituals though.
Right, right, because that's
You know,
going down. Because they
you know
got
what?
time for shit like that.
But you know what though? Like we
You gotta be
that that
careful. It's all
that's
going
something.
down in the DM.
Yo, you know what? That's something that you know what I mean. Like that's either for what I'm saying here or there. Like what I'm saying, like we got to be prepared to discuss that one. You know what I mean? But all those names that you see there, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like DK, quote unquote elite. You know what I mean? Like they participate. You know what I'm saying in these rituals. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's like so so it's like what you expect. Like
I
you know what? Come
mean,
to think, hey yo, you know
there are
what? Come
people
to
that are
think of
probably
it.
into like swinger shit and like all the there's a lot
See,
of people with
I
kinks.
don't look, let me tell you something. That swinger shit, that shit is not that shit is not definitely not for a lot of people. You
Hey,
know what
the
I'm
only
No, of
saying?
thing,
course
the
Because
only
not.
thing,
Upside
you
the
down
only thing I'm
pineapple
swinging,
people.
yo, the only thing I'm swinging is my bat and my nuts. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing that swinging shit, bro. Like,
yo, when you invite that shit into your life, yo, there ain't nothing but
bro,
disaster coming, man.
yo, you
Are
know
we
what?
speaking from personal experience, Corleo?
No, no, no. I've no, no. I've come across people that
Oh,
have told me
yes.
things like that. They're like they
Nah,
regret
yo,
it.
hey, look, man, like it's true. You know what I mean? Like once you open the, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know what? You open the door, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like what you think you walking into is not really that. You know what I'm saying? It's other things. And like it just gets messy quick. You know, but like the thing is like people that swing or whatever, like they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? They feel like they got control or whatever because they're getting their nut off or whatever with other people or whatever. But it comes back. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a blowback to it. Like especially like you know what I'm saying if it's like in public figures and you know oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Someone's piping your wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? In this society, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna look at the husband like, you cuck. You know what I'm saying? You weak bitch. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just wear a gimp suit from Pulp Fiction or whatever. Freaking gimp. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
shit.
yo, you know what? Like, yo, you know what? Like, imagine, you know what I'm saying, your significant other, you know what I mean? Like, piping someone in front of you, or getting piped in front of you, and you just sitting there and watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, like, no.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too
Nah,
much.
nah, nah, yo, you know what? Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's just someone that, you know what I'm saying, like you just met in the club or whatever, and like you and your boy gonna, choo choo, then that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know,
Nah,
but
not even.
but like, yo, you know what, man? Like that's the person that you made vows to, yo. Like certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things are like off limits. Period.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not for everybody, though. Like some people, like the people who can't live without chaos in their life, it's the same thing. It's like they've done so many crazy things that nothing phases them anymore. So they got to go on to the next crazy thing just to get excited or just to be entertained. You
Yeah,
know,
true, and true, and you know what though? That's how people get fucked up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because since you're like, you know what I'm saying, chaotic shit, you know what I'm saying? When you get fucked up chaotically, you don't say nothing.
Right.
complain about it. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, you know what? You open that door today. So since you want to open doors or whatever, you know, fine. Be prepared for what's behind that door.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
you gotta
and
deal with
and
that shit. You gotta deal
and,
with
and
it because if you open the door
You
and
brought it on
what
yourself.
you brought it on yourself, and you're gonna have to try and figure out a way to deal with it.
hey, yo, you know what? I'm the only one in the showers. I feel like I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. You know, like like think about it, bro. Anyways, you know what? I'm just chilling right now.
That's good. That's good. So all right, let's have a um I got a I'm trying to figure out where the fuck my shit is at so I could tell y'all what the fuck this dude said, but I can't find that shit. TG, tell me a story.
A story.
Once
Yeah,
upon a time, there was blood everywhere. The end.
yeah,
There's a story.
exactly. Once upon a
And
time.
Nobody
you know
knows
what?
what happened.
You know
Well,
what? And
okay.
that's and yo, hold on real quick. That's the story I'm gonna tell my daughter. Daddy, tell me a bedtime story. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a prince and a princess. You know what I'm saying? The princess got caught cheating, so the prince took out a knife and slit her throat. There was blood everywhere. The end.
Damn.
Go to bed.
Yeah,
Nightmares. Horrible.
TG. What's
Go to
up?
bed. No, I recently watched the movie last night. We watched the movie The Impossible. Have you ever seen it? It's from 2018, I think, or
No, I've never
something like
even
that.
heard of it. What's it about?
Naomi Watts is in it, and Ewan McGregor. I always say his name wrong.
You
Yeah.
and
Ewan.
Ewan. And the
Ewan
Spider-Man kid is in it
McGregor.
too, but like he's a kid in it. Like
Mm.
what's his name? I don't
Tom
remember his
Holland.
name. The one going out with
Tom,
Zendaya.
Tom
Yeah, Tom
Holland.
Holland.
Tom
Okay.
Holland.
So it's based on the true story of the tsunami that hit off at the day after Christmas in Thailand.
Right.
So the movie just they show you like the day before and day of what happens, and then somehow this family of 5 survived. Um, the mom got really
Oh
messed
shit!
up. But
Look
either
at that.
way,
Hold really quick. I'm sorry, but really quick. Look at this. I'm sorry. Look at
what
this.
is
Look at
this?
this.
Are we on CNN and now we're having the most? Oh Jesus!
I'm not a
Someone said,
crook. Yo,
so yes.
TG, what up,
Hello,
TG?
hello.
Lady G in the house. Is that done? We got the whole set here, Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. My,
Yeah.
My
All the
bad to
children.
interrupt. I had to download Google Chrome, man, because I'm old school, man. This is all high tech stuff for me. But
Oh
you
my
know,
God!
I'm here.
How
What
do
am
you
I
not
on?
have Google Chrome?
I don't know. This for the crib? This laptop. I have computers at work. I'm dealing with this just for the house. But I got it now. I downloaded it. If not, I wouldn't be here.
All right.
Was good. Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Thank you for
Happy New
downloading.
Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Word.
Yeah, I didn't say that before.
Yeah, TG, go ahead. I'm sorry. You were
So I
saying?
was just talking about the movie
Tsunami.
The Impossible that is dealing with the tsunami that hit Thailand and the story of this family. So we're like watching the whole movie and they did a really good job actually, and the actors did a very good job too. Um it's actually crazy. I think it's worth watching just so you can see what the experience would be if you want to see what the experience would be if a tsunami were to hit if you were in Thailand. Um because you definitely don't want that ever. And I know Japan recently had an earthquake, so I'm like waiting for a tsunami to happen because like that's usually
Nah,
when it
yo,
happens.
you know what? It didn't happen though.
Yo, that
Cause,
movie's
cause,
sad as
'cause-
hell, man. Why the heck?
Right?
What
But
the
I
heck?
brought it
Why are
up
you guys
because
talking about
what's
that right now?
crazy about it is that it's based on a true story.
Oh,
The
I know
real
all about it.
people were from Spain. They
Yeah.
got these white people playing British, like they were playing like they were British coming from the meanwhile the people when they show their names and everything, they all have accents. They're Spanish. And I was like, isn't that some shit?
I'm gonna give you two good movies coming up in the first quarter of this year. The first one is called Snow Society. It's from, forgive me if I'm mistaken here, but I want to say the Argentinian soccer team in the 70s that crashed in the Andes. Now
Yes, that's
the
actually out.
Yo, but hold up though. They already made a movie called Alive where like
that
they
shit
have to
is
cannibalize that.
trash. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, let me get into it because I knew you were gonna go with that. There's no comparison, and I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. This movie was done with the permission and interaction and the families and surviving uh people from that crash. That's number one. Number two, the cast is actually um from their country, most of
Yeah.
them.
It's
Like,
all
dude, you had like
Spanish.
Ethan Hawke playing an Argentinian dude in Alive. Like, you can't compare this movie. And the fact that the surviving people that were involved and really like it's a huge difference. It's worth watching. This is subtitles, but if you understand Spanish, then you're golden, or you speak Spanish. The second movie that's a little bit more mainstream is the next part of Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I can't wait to see that one.
That movie right there. I'm over the superhero shit, man. I'm the last handful. I know Lowe's. You go see them religiously. I know it's, you know,
They
Cody
just
on.
make too many.
I know you and your daughter. That's a tradition. I get it, but yo, between Marvel and DC, I can't take them anymore. But look out for those two movies, amongst a few others. But those two right there.
Yeah,
those
I
are
heard the Planet of
Yo,
the Apes
yo,
film is supposed
yo,
to
there's
be like
another movie
100
coming
years
out.
after, right?
Now the timeline coincides with when the show started. And when
Right,
the show
right,
started, it was already Planet of the Apes.
right,
But yeah, it's caught up, and they have not. That's one franchise that they have not dropped the ball with, bro. They've
right.
done
Yo,
those
you know
movies
what though?
Yeah.
to the they've done them so much justice, and they've spaced them out, and like, yo, I mean,
And yo, check this
I'm a
out
super
though.
big fan.
Yo, you know what? Since like you guys are movie buff, you heard of that? You heard of that movie? What's his name? Juan Wick. He's Mexican. He's a Mexican John Wick, but they call him Juan Wick, right?
He's so stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they made that
You know,
already.
like
It's called the Machete.
yo, all right. So the plot is right. You know what I'm saying? Like Juan just walking to Mexico City. You know what I'm saying? And like, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Cartel dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's at a taco stand. You know what I'm saying? You know how John Wick kills for his dog. Well, Juan Wick kills because someone fucked up his taco.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They turned this puppy into tacos.
Wow.
No,
That's even
nah,
worse.
That's even worse. Word.
nah. You know what? That's the Asian version.
So check it.
My
I got
bad.
I got
Yo.
a question
Like, yo, I
for
was trying to
y'all.
bite my tongue on that, yo. I
Oh
was trying
my
to bite my
God.
tongue, but my doctor says I don't have seizures.
I got a question for
Fucking
you.
guy, bro.
I don't know if all you guys can give me your POV on it, but how old is too old for a parent to help their child out? Like, we're talking from
Ne-
adulthood and up. I'm not talking about like
Never too
kids.
old, bro.
Yeah, no
Never.
such thing.
Like, okay, so it's just that black and white.
No.
It's never too old, bro.
I mean, it depends your family and how your family
It
dynamic
depends.
is.
It
You
depends,
can't just
right?
be
It
like,
depends.
"Hey, ma," but
Yeah.
like,
I mean, I think
You don't want
it's
people.
yeah.
No, here's the question. Like, where do you separate like trying to teach them? I don't want to say a lesson, but
how do you set boundaries?
not set boundaries, because there's no crossing the boundaries. Just trying to how do you like clip somebody's wings, right? Or I mean, let them fly, right, without clipping their wings, but yet like helping the
How
mom.
do you
You
do
don't,
enough and don't do
Support
too much?
without financial support is
bro. Yo, you know what? You
you could do
don't.
that.
You know what? You don't. Like, yo, you know what? Sometimes you gotta let them fall, but
Yeah,
just
they
be there to
got
pick them
fall
up.
on their face.
Like, yo,
I'm
you know
here
what?
to support you
I
as you
need to
fall.
understand the situation
Yeah.
to really
You know what? You know what I'm
There's
saying?
no
give an
particular
answer.
situation. I'm just asking in general.
I think
Yo,
it
you know what?
depends the
They're
situation.
peacocks. You gotta let them fly, even though peacocks don't fly.
Right, like so right. That's the there's no specific situation. It's just it could be a tricky situation. For those of us who have children that are adults. You want them to learn. You want to help
I
them.
mean, there's a difference between supporting and enabling.
Nah, we
Yeah.
ain't talking about supporting here or enabling because I'm not beef for that shit. Like I'm not the one. You ain't gonna get that from me. You know?
But support comes in all kinds of forms. Support
Right,
isn't just
right,
financial.
Support
right.
is, you just got a divorce, you have nowhere to live, you can stay here until you get back on your feet, maybe. Uh,
Yeah.
stuff
Or
like that. If somebody,
or
go
or
ahead.
you know what support is. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what? Let's just say your son's out on his own or whatever, and then you know what I'm saying. Like yo, you know what? And you know what I'm saying. You know how life is. You know what I'm saying. When the sun shines, it shines so bright. But yo, when it rains, it pours. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that little storm turns into a hurricane. So like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, if your kid gotta come home, he come home. You know?
I
You know what I'm
left
saying?
my
Like,
crib when I was like 1 week before my 17th birthday, and I went back to my mom's crib once for like 2 days because I needed like a place to stay while I was transitioning. So, from that point of view, I would say like not that my mom hasn't helped me out since I became an adult, but it wasn't, it wasn't anything out of this world. I mean, the moral support was there, So I guess my question comes down to like, as parents, do we ever get to a point where we're like, yo, man, these people are adults, like, it is what it is. I did what I had to do and
no.
I gotta
It's
See,
keep it
not
that's
my
moving.
no,
I don't
my
think
no.
so.
oldest is
No. Hey,
36.
hey, hey, look, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just say if I gotta go back to my parents' house like tonight, right now, you know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be an open door for me. Now, I don't
You
know if
better
there's gonna
call
be a
them
bed
first
for
and
me.
make sure they ain't busy, bro.
No, of course, you know what I'm saying? Of course. Of
Those are
course. But
those is
but
grown
Needs to
folks,
show
bro.
up.
With no
yo, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like of course they're getting a call. But like, you
going
know what?
over there fucking crashing their party and shit, man.
Of course, yo. But like, yo, you know what though? Like I know for a fact that, you know what I'm saying, like I always be there with open arms, you know? You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, you know what? Like the way how my parents treat me is the way I'm gonna treat my kids. Like slaves.
Yeah, nah.
Like slaves. No, I'm
My
just playing, just
oldest son is
playing.
an adult. I still look at him like he's my baby. That's just the way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, if he wasn't a good person, I would. And there's no specific like. It's just thoughts that cross my mind. Like he's an adult. He's figuring things out. He's growing. Of course, my wife and I help him, so forth and so on. But he's at that point in his life where he's figuring things out and he's trying to get to the next level. Like
Hey, look, you know what? My son is
Yeah.
21,
I'd be like just
right?
worried as hell, like all the time, and I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's this
bro.
too,
I
bro. But
get
I'm
it.
like,
Yo, you know what? Yo, we on the same boat, man. Because you know what? My little man's 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's figuring things out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to get involved. I just try to be there, like you know what I'm saying, just talk to him or like just be that ear. Like I try not to get involved and like I try not to put pressure. Like sometimes you know what I'm saying, but like since he's 21 years old, he's out there in the world. Like I be missing my son, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be calling him up, you know what I'm saying, yelling at him and shit. You know what I'm saying, barking at him, be like, yo, dad, what you tripping for? I'm like, you know what? Because I fucking miss you,
it's,
man.
it's definitely
You
a
know what I'm saying? I get like
transition
it's like
from
yo, you know what? It's an emotional thing. You know what I'm saying? But like you know what? Like I have to understand that I too, you know what I'm saying. One time I was 21 years old and like, bro, I was, you know what I'm saying. We were, yo, you know what? We was the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we were hitting the streets. We was the streets. Like
I feel like I always have to be like not be the one. Like I want to like I feel like I have to fix everything. Like I want to fix everything. Not that I have to. Nobody's putting pressure on me.
Right, right.
Nothing.
don't,
Right. But I
don't,
always feel like if there's a
don't.
problem, like I just want to fix it. Right. And then I'm like, but am I getting in his way? And like I'm letting him
Nah,
grow.
don't,
What I'm saying?
don't.
Like I'm not talking about life emergencies or anything like that. But
Yo, don't. Yo, you know what? Don't. You know what I'm saying? Because you know
But
what? If you're trying to fix something, he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna like the way. You know what I'm saying? He needs to do it his own way. And that's one thing I learned.
I think I'm still transitioning from that like
What
from
yo,
like that
one
that
thing.
father figure to like more of like a
What,
confidant, like a friend to
yo,
him.
yeah,
Lately, I've been
exactly.
doing more listening than
you
But you
know,
talking. That's
always
for
you
sure.
always
it,
got to be his dad, though, bro.
yeah. But there comes a point where we almost have to be that silent bystander. Like I said, my oldest is 36. She's married, has a little 1-year-old baby and a husband. Everything's great. I worry about her constantly, and she lives in another state. So
Yeah, my son too.
yeah, so I worry about her constantly, but at that same point, she's made these adult choices, so I have to let those adult consequences happen. Um, we still communicate, but I honestly feel like I'm just a bystander in her life. But she knows, push comes to shove, there will never be a day that I won't help her pick up those pieces, you know?
Right.
So it's
Yo, like,
letting her
Yeah,
make
that
those
goes without saying.
choices.
It's just more
Yeah,
on like the,
support.
and 36. I mean, your daughter's she got her own life for real. Like, she's
Yeah.
married with a kid. That's another dynamic. This young man he's figuring it out, and it's all good. It's all positive stuff. It's just I'll be like, don't worry so much, but then I do worry so much. But whatever. With that said, yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for me as far as that. Yeah, I was just curious to see what some other perspectives. I forgot that both of y'all do have kids that are adults. I thought it was just Coleon, but both.
Nah, bro. Yo, you know what? I got 2 kids that are adults, bro.
Yo, TG, you don't have any children yet?
Thank God.
No
No.
wonder you're so happy all the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look
I got
at
a
you.
16-year-old too, so it's like there was an
I'm sorry.
18-year difference. So I did it all over again.
Meanwhile, Coleon is going on what was it? Grandbaby number what? 7?
6.
6.
6, right? 6.
Yo,
Yeah.
bro. You know what? I got a 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a soon to be summer-month-old.
Wow.
That's
You
a
know,
big
like,
gap, man. My younger children ain't that young, bro. That's a big gap.
bro. Yo, you know what? It's it's an experience, bro. Like,
Bro, you're gonna be at your daughter's graduation when you're 60, bro.
it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I got a baby face. I still look young.
You're done. She gonna run circles around you, bro. You're not gonna have the energy to keep up. You're done, bro. You're done.
Yo, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Some steroids, yo. Some trombolone. I'll be all right, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
TRT, bro. TRT, man.
Couple
you know what
of
I'm saying?
Russian D balls.
You know what I'm saying? Trombolone sandwiches, yo. I'll be all right.
Mm.
She gonna run circles around you, bro.
Couple of cycles, you'll be good.
Trombolone creatine. You know, and probably
Oh, shit.
probably like an 8 ball. That'll do.
Yo, so
Oh my
the first release of the Epstein list really disappointed me because it was just all information that we already knew. Like, I'm waiting for like the meat and potatoes of this stuff to drop, man.
It probably won't.
Yo,
The judge ordered it.
bro.
The judge ordered it. It
But
has to.
you
And
have to
he gave
understand. You know what I'm
everybody a
saying?
chance to appeal it if they didn't want their name included, but I don't think anybody appealed it. I mean, I'm not looking for for half of Hollywood to go down, but I know there's some juicier names. Right now Clinton's in there, Michael Jackson, Prince Edward.
I mean, that's
Stephen
all stuff we
Hawking.
know already, though.
Exactly. That's why I was like boring. Come
Stephen
on.
Hawking, yo.
We know Trump's been there. We
Trump.
know there's been congressmen there. We know that one prince has been there and done things.
I read
There's
that David Blaine was there, but not implicated with anything, and he he confronted one of the girls back then and asked her if she was aware of what was going on. Like, yo, you aware that Epstein is like sex trafficking girls, and that was the conversation. But I was like, oh, David Blaine, and then I was like, oh, boring.
yeah, I don't think everyone who showed up did things, but I'm
No,
sure many people were invited, and then it was like,
many people saw things though.
right, but they didn't
Yeah.
do shit
But they
about
didn't
it.
say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, you were there, you saw what they were doing with very young children, and you just went
Nothing.
along.
Guilty by association in my book.
Exactly.
They ain't no
You don't
turn.
need like to have a moral oath or some kind of like work oath as a doctor or as a person. You like, would you be okay like seeing like there are people out there actually that even do shit to like try to catch people who kidnap kids. Like they'll be sitting on
Yeah.
a bench with a kid, and then a gentleman will come and be like, "Oh, I know you," and he's like, "You don't know her. Like, why are you trying to take her?" Like, so people are out there.
Just wait until 50 Cent drops this Puff Daddy documentary
Oh,
coming out
Jesus.
soon. This guy, yo,
Yo,
Diddy,
50's brutal, yo.
Diddy's going to jail, bro.
Yeah.
You
Good.
ain't
50.
you ain't
Whatever.
Diddy's going to jail, bro. That guy, you can't. That's it.
50's
once,
brutal.
maybe you
50's
get the
on your
benefit.
ass, Joe. Forget it.
Yo, 50. Have you heard the yo Dubs? Did you hear the Uncle Murder year in review? Dubs is on mute. He stepped away.
He is
Yeah,
on.
he stepped away for a second.
Yo, Uncle Murder, man, he's a rapper. He does a year in review for like the
Yeah,
last 5 or
every
6
year.
years.
Yeah, I heard it.
This year's 3 parts. Like, um, part 2 is completely for Diddy. I mean, he goes in, but yeah, he said because Uncle Murder, he was touring with 50 all year, so he's speaking facts. He's like, yeah, 50 about to drop this documentary on Diddy, and 50 about
Yeah.
his production, yo.
Yeah.
He
Oh
about
yeah.
he about his
You
production.
seen what he did to Ja Rule's concert?
Yeah,
He
when
bought
50
he
when
bought
50 touch
like the
something,
first.
it turns into gold, man.
Yeah, yo, he bought. Ja Rule was having a concert, and he bought like the first 10 rows of tickets. So
And
when he
just
came
it was empty.
when he came out, it was
There's like nobody
first
there.
10 rows was empty. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh man, what
Yo,
else is
Corey,
going
To
on?
have
what is
money.
Charles Saint on your name?
Yeah, that's my granddaughter's spy name for me.
Oh, okay.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So like I had to come upstairs, man. Like it's brutally cold out there.
Mm.
So seeing that,
Yeah, it's
all
cold
the
out here too. Yo, it's like 55, 60. It's
Oh,
pretty cold.
please.
It's,
shut the fuck up.
it's
Yeah, it's
pretty
cold
cold.
out here too. It's 55, 60.
What is it over here right now? 28. It is 28 degrees.
Yeah,
And there's
man.
a
Like
snowstorm coming.
That's not too bad. I mean, all
There
things
is a
considered,
nor'easter coming.
uh,
We'll see who
that's not
gets
too
hit
bad.
and how much. They're saying this is going to be the biggest snowstorm in the past 2 years for PA anyway. I don't know.
That's
yo,
where
you know
you
what?
live.
You know what though? Like I believe it in PA, but like I don't believe in Jersey though. Like
Well, it depends. I think it's only going to
it,
hit like the eastern part or whatever. So it's really going to be
you
hit in Jersey, New York,
you know what though? Like
the
for like any
tri-state.
for what I'm saying, when it comes to snowstorms, what I'm saying, like it also depends like location, what I'm saying, like in Jersey and whatever, like if you're in Hudson County, you know, like where I'm at, like they say 7 inches, what I'm saying, we automatically subtracting two, because like we're so close to the water.
That's what she
Now
said, bro. No, seriously,
Yeah.
it fits the bill. Like honestly, right? Like if somebody says, "Yo, 7 inches," and in their mind they're like, "Yeah, I'm subtracting two. You're over. You're over. You know,
You're definitely over.
you're
But
over there."
but like yo, you know what?
What is it? Is it
Let's just
like
say
-3, -4? Like when they how much are we subtracting here? Or are you
yeah,
giving the guys the benefit of the doubt?
but why do you think that every time there was snow in Jersey, from what I remember in Hudson County, it was a lot, and South Jersey would get nothing
yo
because of the
South
ocean?
because you know what, South Jersey is a lot flatter. You got to understand that.
But
You know
it's
what I mean?
also
Like
close to the ocean, the
What
salt
that
water,
the
so
that
that
fuck
too.
does
affects
flatlands
it.
have to do with snow, bro? Okay,
It
explain
doesn't.
that
Yo,
one to me.
and,
He's
and yo,
talking crazy. He doesn't know what
bro,
he's
you know
saying.
what the flatlands have to do with snow? High elevation, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? If it snows like 7 inches over here in Morristown and Sparta and what I'm saying, in
But bro,
Hamburg,
the
Those are
you know
the
what I
elevation.
mean? It's gonna be
mountains.
snowing 15. Yo, but
That's,
there's no mountains in
so you're
South
telling me
Jersey.
that there's a
There's
huge
no
No,
hills,
you're
no
discrepancy
right.
mountains in South
between.
There's
Jersey. That's what
no
I'm
You're
saying.
telling me that
mountains.
there's a
There's
huge
pine land.
discrepancy in the sea level between the shore and northern New Jersey, is what you're saying? We don't live in
18,
Denver. We don't live
18,
in.
1800 feet is a good discrepancy, bro. That's the highest point. 1800 feet. That's the highest point. It's a good discrepancy. You know what? I used to think differently, and then I remember me and Coleon, right? We drove up to Lake Ariel, right?
Oh
Like
yeah.
when we left here it was 45 degrees. When we got to like, what I'm saying, like around Montague and Port Jervis, what I'm saying, at the state line, there was a 10-degree difference.
That I
So
don't
at
doubt.
Yeah, when you
That
go
I know.
north, it's
so
gonna get colder.
But what I'm
so
saying is I don't think it makes a difference in
it does though. It
how
does.
the amount of snow.
It it does though, bro. It
Temperature
does.
wise, yeah, that's for sure. And it's a
All
Right.
bit
right,
closer to the water. The
all right.
temperature's
You know
not
what?
bad.
Scientifically speaking, right? You know what I'm saying? If it's, what I'm saying, if it's 32 degrees over here, you know what I'm saying, with the snow or whatever, and it's 27 over there, Where do you think's gonna get the most snow? You know what I'm saying? Water
Well,
freezes
it's
at 32
32
degrees.
because it needs to be 32 degrees for it to snow.
All right.
Or
Now it's
33 or
27.
something like that.
It's 27 up there. You know what I'm saying? If we get in the same system, who do you think's gonna get the more snow?
It
27 ain't
depends
going to see
on
snow unless
moisture and stuff. Like,
That
it's
too.
not just like, yes, what are you talking about? It's precipitation. That's what snow and fucking rain is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? However, what I'm trying to say is this though. You know what I'm saying? If the same system is coming through, you know what I'm saying? Like let's just say all the Jersey and whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Over here in Hudson County, you know, since we're so close to water and down the shore where it's all flat, you know, like we're gonna get snow, but not like how like, you know, like Sparta and Hamburg is gonna get that snow because there's higher elevation. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, like how like, you know what I'm saying, parts of West, you know what I'm saying, we go on 78, it's gonna get that snow because they're gonna get it a lot more.
I understand what you're saying. I don't think there's that much of a separation in the elevation between central Jersey or where the shore is to northern
Bro,
Jersey.
correct
If you're
yourself.
talking,
There's no
if you're
central
talking about
Jersey.
central Jersey to
Yes, there
Yes,
Maine,
there is.
There 100% is. Okay.
There's no
Well,
central Jersey.
bro,
There is.
you know what?
North
Yo,
and
there's no such
south.
thing as Central Jersey. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
because I'm not letting Central Jersey be a part of North Jersey. Okay. It's
okay,
not
first
the
of all,
same shit.
anything south of Trenton is Philly. Okay, that's number one. Okay.
No, no, it's not.
All right, let's just get that clear right now. Anything south
Listen,
of
man.
Philly,
All right. You know what?
I
Turnpike
mean,
wise, anything past exit 9 is Philly.
Oh,
No.
you guys are
Yes,
all right, exit
Exit
6,
9 is like,
New
Metuchen.
Brunswick. New Brunswick.
yeah, that's Central Jersey.
No, there's no such thing as Central Jersey.
All
Yes,
right,
there
Yes, there
is.
is.
No, yo, but hold on. Because Governor Murphy said so. Governor Murphy wasn't even born around here. You know what I'm saying? He ain't from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? How does he
Before
know?
he was governor, there's been more than, it's
There's
not
never
just
been a
North
Central
and South
Jersey.
Jersey.
You know what? There is North and South Jersey. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Central Jersey doesn't exist.
Definitely
Central
not.
Jersey is like the Jersey Devil. It's just a myth.
No, no,
The Hoboken Monkey Man.
Just a
New
myth.
Jersey ends at
negative.
exit 7. That's it. Exit 7. That's that's the Philadelphia exit.
No,
Yeah,
it's
pretty much.
not.
You guys are fucking funny.
They all
So
have the
I
Eagles
got
down there, so I would say
story
yes.
to tell. I got a story to tell. I'm gonna tell you
What
a
up?
story about this dude, right? He had this fantasy football team, right?
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
True.
He went on a 5-game losing streak, right? So he ends up making the playoffs anyway. He runs rampant in the playoffs and wins the championship, right? And all he's thinking to himself is like, damn, I gotta play this motherfucking guy. This guy has one of the top scorers in the league. I end up winning by 30, 35. I end up winning the chip.
Congrats to
Los
the
is a
winner.
champ. Los is a champ.
Yeah,
Tolerance is a champ.
I won me one of those. The other league, I was
You know what
trash
I'm
in that league,
saying?
but I came
Bro,
back.
yo, you know what? You know what I'm saying? And
And
yo, you know
Dubs
what?
Nah,
goes,
Dubs.
Bro,
For today's
bro,
show, instead of Dubs, because you know Dubs represents wins, we should kind of switch it up. Like I don't know, man.
yo,
I don't know if you fit the
yo, first
mold of
off,
Dubs
yo,
right now.
first off, you know what I'm saying? This is coming from someone, you know what I mean, who like barely got in. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? I was rooting for you too
Wait,
because
which
yo,
league?
you know what?
No, you
Yo,
tripping. You tripping.
no,
You
TG
yo, you know
listen
what?
to this.
I ran,
You
yo, you know what? Yo, you know what?
capping.
During the regular season, my team ran through everybody except for Frank. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
I'm not going to disagree with that.
You
You
know what I
lost
mean?
one
This was
But
game
like,
not a
all
good
season.
story.
Okay,
Just
you
yo,
were
put it
the
out
regular
there.
season champ.
yo,
Congratulations.
but that don't matter though. That don't matter because yo, you know what? And yo, you know what? And I told y'all niggas, I'm like, yo, the curse of Frank is upon me, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at my record, I'm like, yo, I need to lose another game, get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, yo, remember I said that shit? I need to lose another
Yo,
game. Let
what
me
you
get this shit
drinking? A
over
Mad
with.
Dog over there?
nah, it's not Mad Dog.
Minute Maid.
Shit, you might as well if you're drinking that crap.
Minute Maid.
Yo, them sugar drinks in the middle of the night like that are dangerous.
It's 0 sugar if
It's
you
0
didn't
sugar,
see.
bro.
It has no sugar.
It has aspartame, which is just as bad.
Okay,
Aspartame.
so what does it have? Artificial sweetener?
Yes,
I don't know what it has,
aspartame.
but it says 0
That's
sugar.
Most probably.
gosh, that you would take it from fucking bad to worse. Okay.
So go ahead, you were saying?
Water, bro. Water. Agua.
let's not judge or shame anyone for
Then why are
having
we on the
specific
show?
drinks.
Then what are we doing here?
Not that.
Are we singing
Facts.
Kumbaya?
Are we
That's
what?
what we're doing? We
TG,
singing
We're not
Kumbaya together?
kumbaya and shit.
You want us all to hold hands and
Hell
Yo,
no.
you know what? Yo, push
what
up
we
your
doing?
lighter.
We're
You know what I'm
praying
saying?
to
We
the
are the
gods
world.
here?
We should all just roll up to Gregory and play a game.
Bro, I wouldn't
you know
play
what?
basketball if you paid me right now, bro. You know what my biggest fear in life is? Blowing an Achilles playing basketball. And you're talking
Oh
to
my
somebody who
God.
goes and engages in martial arts like 5 days a week. I'd rather like go break a bone than pop an Achilles right now.
There are
And
people
Yeah.
who have done that on those trampoline places.
hell yeah.
They've
Hey,
messed up
yo,
bad. Like they
remember
come
the
to physical therapy. It's not
Yo,
good.
I was at one of those places with my kids not that long ago, and I swear I was wilding out. And I came home the next day and I was like, yo, not for nothing, but that was kind of stupid of me. Because some shit like that could happen.
I
Mhm.
tell people all the time, man, don't follow my footsteps because you might tear an Achilles, man.
Yo, that's strong. I like that. Let me write that
You
down.
know?
Hold on.
That one goes in the books.
Well, I got one. You know what I'm saying? I found out what my Achilles foot was, so I put one foot in the grave. Yeah, yo, you know what?
Yeah, so
Yo,
I'm gonna
yo,
go back to the fact that you
yo,
definitely are not like living up to dubs today. I mean, you're taking L's left and right, dude. Like
yo, you know
let's
what?
just go
Because yo,
with the Don.
because
Let's
yo,
go with the
yo, yo,
Don
yo,
for the
yo,
rest of the
yo,
day.
He's
yo, you know what? It's
Eldon.
yo, you know what? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is over your head like chandeliers and bright ideas. It's all right. I don't expect y'all to get that shit.
I got you. I got you.
You know, like I don't expect y'all to get that shit.
You guys mentioned movies, but nobody mentioned that Mean Girls is coming out. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, they
Who
redid that,
cares?
right?
I care. I
Yeah.
care.
Fuck am I
No,
seeing
that
Mean
actually
Girls for?
that sounds pretty. And Purple too, yo. I heard Purple's getting really good reviews. That's a remake. Purple was a classic.
Oh, you mean the color purple?
Yeah, Purple,
Oh,
the color
but I've
purple,
heard mixed reviews about that
the
one.
weed is purple, whatever you want to call it.
The weed is purple. That I would watch. I
Let's
want to
do
learn
it.
more about that purple
He
weed.
unshaved, mister.
Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Yo, Lady G, quiet over there though on the set. What's going on, Lady G?
I don't know. I'm just listening. I'm listening.
She's like, yo, I'm
She
just
doesn't have
listening.
anything to bring to the conversation, and neither of us do because you guys are talking about dumb things.
We keeping it light. What you want to do? Go ahead. Go
That
ahead.
sad fantasy football story that nobody cares about.
Oh,
What'd you
Yo,
win
you know
as the
what?
champion? You didn't even like what do you get? Like what was your win?
Money.
Ooh. Okay, then you could talk about it. That's fine.
and trophies. But
Now, you know what?
Oh,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
cool.
I mean, you know what? I mean, to fit your, you know what I'm saying, your ladies' conversation and shit. You know what I'm saying, what do you guys want to talk about? Like what is there to talk about, really?
Well,
It
Mr.
doesn't
Big
matter what
C,
there is to
shut
talk
your
about.
face. Big C said that he was gonna bring up some questions or
Oh,
something
I
to
can't find
answer.
my
You're the
book.
worst. What are you doing?
I wrote it all down and shit, and I can't find my shit. I'm like, where the fuck
This is
did
the
I put
worst.
it?
And I'm the
Yeah.
boring one of the group because I don't really watch the news. I don't keep up on current events as far as
We
the
don't need to talk about that.
entertainment world, so I don't have much to say on those things.
I mean, you know what? I'm on like a few social sites, you know what I'm saying, roasting people.
All right, I got something. I got a question.
Go
All
for it.
right, so I'm gonna pose this to you guys. So this is serious. So take a deep breath, relax, and exhale. All right, so peep game. I'm trying to remember what the question was, but it has to do with what if a parent loses control of a teenage child and the child decides to go live with his dad and the mother lets him go. Is that wrong?
Let him go.
That's not enough info.
No,
Yo, you know what?
no.
Let
So
him, let
I'm
him go.
trying to remember the question. So it was kind of like so the mom was having a difficult time with her child, right?
Mhm.
And
And
send him
the
to go live
kid,
with the dad.
what happened?
And send him to go live with the dad.
And sent him well, the she sent him to go live with the dad, and now like the kid is being like disrespectful, and I think he's actually even like wild out on the mom and shit. The kid's only, I think she said he was like 12, 13 years old.
Right.
And he has a couple of like mental health things going on,
Okay.
Like
but
what?
like ADHD
All
and
right, yo,
positional
I'll
opposition.
handle it from here. I'll handle it from
ODD?
here.
Hold on, Dubs, hold up. So what I think I'm just trying to remember it. So it was kind of like she feels bad that she sent the kid with his dad, but
But she couldn't handle and control it.
she couldn't handle what was going on with him, and I just I'm posing the question: what do you think about how she feels about the situation, knowing that she feels bad about it, but I personally think it needed to be done because I think he needs some kind of male figure because at some point, especially a boy, is going to reach that age where he's like, "Mom, you can't do shit to me. Like, what are you going to do? Hit me? That shit ain't going to hurt. What are you going to do?" So she sent him with his dad.
Right.
And so what do you guys think?
Yo, I mean, as a, what I'm saying, like, as a father, what I mean, like, if I had a, if I was in that situation, first off, you know what, I'll get him in check real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll get him up to speed. But like, yo, that's your mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless if I like her or not, that is your mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? If it wasn't for her pushing you out, you would not be here. You know, she did all the legwork. That's your mom, man. Like, chill out. You know, and as far as like the ADD, you know what I'm saying? The ADHD, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no Ritalin, la Corea. You know what I'm saying? That'll put him in place.
No,
You
that
know,
does.
yo, capital punishment, my nigga. Beat
But
the
First
fuck
of
the
out
real,
these
all,
kids.
if
Smack them
he
with a
has
hammer. It
these things,
don't matter. Beat the
they're
fuck out
real
of them.
things.
first of all, he mentioned that he has behavioral
Behavioral.
issues. And
Yeah.
That,
you do
and
not
you
hit
smack them.
children.
Yes, you do.
We already know the
Yes,
research
you
shows
do.
that hitting doesn't
Ain't
do
no
anything.
research
We
involved. You
are
know what I'm saying?
all of us
Like,
are
yo, you know what?
traumatized because of our
Like, I
freaking
ain't
parents.
traumatized. I ain't
Yes, you are.
traumatized.
I can
No, I'm
tell
not.
already
You know what
that
I'm
you
saying?
Look how
are.
you
Hey, look,
turned
man.
out, bro.
Look how
Hey,
crazy
look.
you
You know what?
are. Of
Hey,
course
look.
you're
You know what? You know what I'm
traumatized.
saying? Yo, not only that. You know what I'm saying? You put him in a crossface. You know what I'm saying? Crossface crippler. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
let's
Until he taps out.
neglect and
You know what I'm
abuse
saying?
our
Somebody who has
child for
ODD,
them to
And
not
somebody
trust
with
anyone.
ODD does
That's
not.
really the way to go.
They do not respond to
I'm
First
just,
of all, it
I,
sounds like that
yo,
mom needed professional help, and
I'm just playing. I'm just
I'm
playing.
wondering if she even got any because, like, if there is a kid with behavioral issues, obviously the school should be involved and that child should
See,
have
that's the problem.
resources
Hold up.
available to them to be able to make sure that they can help them with their behavioral issues. Uh,
Yo,
ODD is a
look, you know
very
what?
serious
it. Is
thing. Like, I don't know if any of y'all have ever worked with a child who has ODD.
Yep.
They're very
What's that?
difficult. I've had a child make me
Oppositional
cry.
defiant
This
disorder.
shit ain't like, but either way,
Is that are those kids like
sending,
wait,
I'm
question real quick.
curious why does it have, like, I'm just curious what she went through in terms of help and
I have a
resources
question.
that she felt she can handle it. Or my question too is, why isn't there more co-parenting going on?
Yo,
Because
I have a question real quick. ODD is
sure,
what? ODD is what? Like problem with
oppositional
authority?
defiant disorder.
Problem with authority.
Basically,
No, that's not.
no, it's not just
Oh,
problems with authority.
all
We're
right, my
not
bad.
talking about you. Don't worry. We're
Okay.
talking about like a child whose brain functions differently. Let's just put it that way. Okay. And let's say this child has a short fuse for everything, like any little thing. They don't transition well. They usually have issues with certain textures and things like that too.
So then
Stimulation.
they're retarded.
They get
You know what?
stimulated
I'm not
either.
tolerating that one.
Yeah,
They're
no.
not retarded.
Oh,
Um, So there's just there's resources out there for parents. Parents need to make sure that they know this. Parents need to get their school system involved. What are, these are like you're paying. We pay taxes. That's what this shit is for. Use the resources that are available to you to help. But
Or
To
co-parenting should be happening though too. I mean,
or
to
just like
me,
Dub said before, like the dad should be encouraging this kid not to be disrespectful to his mother, but it's
or
going to take more than
you
that.
could you
Look
could
what
always
I
get
found.
you
Oh,
could
the
always get the
book.
guillotine
I
Nice.
thing.
found the book. All right.
guys,
Hey,
let
you
me say my
yo, wait,
two
wait, real
cents
quick.
on it.
Yo, you
Hold
can always
on.
get the guillotine thing, right? Put it in the basement, put the kid in there, smack him every time he acts up. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like
Like,
the
yo,
parents.
get medieval on his ass. Get medieval.
It
Anyways,
sounds like the parents don't have the support system
Right.
Right.
to help the child with his deficiency, because sending him from one parent to the other isn't going to
Hmm.
change it. If it's a behavioral thing, right, then we're talking about something
All
that
right.
the parents are
I got
probably.
I let me
And then,
tell
like,
you what
what
let
is
me tell
that
you what it
telling the
says.
kid?
Let me tell you what I wrote. All right. So what she said was he was in intensive outpatient therapy for 6 weeks, and basically at the end of the 6 weeks told. So this kid is kind of wild because he told everybody that he just went along with everything just to get out of the inpatient program. Furthermore, the father has encouraged the kid to be disrespectful and not listen to his mom.
See, that's a problem.
And so sending him to him is probably not the best
So,
idea.
so
No,
check
not
it.
at all.
The
So
kid doesn't have a behavioral issue. The kid comes from a dysfunctional home and he's just crying out for help, and that's why he's acting the way that he is. Because obviously, you can tell that the parents don't have it all together. I'm not going to point fingers here or take sides, because if the dad is encouraging him to be disrespectful to the mom, that's wrong. And if the mom is just shooting him away to the dad, then she's wrong too. Because
and
you
she's
can't
making
tell
it
me
worse for
you you
herself.
you can't tell me that she isn't aware of the fact that the father has that kind of attitude. That's not a surprise. That's not something that happens like from one day to the other like that. Obviously, she was aware of the fact that the father was going to try to influence the kid or persuade him to, side with him or make the mom look bad or paint her in a bad picture. So she committed an error by doing that. There is no co-parenting. They don't care about the kid's problems, because if they did, they would take advantage of the system and try to get the kid some help. There's help for children like that. Maybe not on a bigger scale, because
I
kids
mean,
with
if he was
needs.
doing outpatient, then yes, he obviously is getting certain things that he needs, but it that's just weird to me. Like, I'm just curious why she was it her choice that the child went to the father, or was it the child who was like, I want to live with my father? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just what. And now the kids all of a sudden is going to end up like not having any
He's going to
issues.
be resenting his mother and hating his mother and blaming her for things because he's young and doesn't understand. But
Honestly, that's just bad parenting by everybody right there, man.
I agree.
Both
you know
sides.
what?
Yep.
That kid just sounds like a casualty of war, and that's what's
You
causing
know
all
what?
this.
Hmm.
Not because the kid had any. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is there a connection between, um, you know, um, you
Is
know,
the father's name Blueface?
uh,
What?
yeah? I mean, is there a connection between behavioral issues and kids that come from broken homes? I'm curious to see what the stat is like. Let's say, kids that end up like that, and having that kind of an attitude towards life or whatever, they're defiant towards everything. Is it because there's really something wrong with them, or are they just like what you call it, just
Learn be
because of the environment that they come from?
I don't think it's that black and white. It
Yeah.
really depends on the disorders that we're talking about.
But
And
that's where all the gray area comes in. Why does
I'm going
everything
to
have to
say
be?
this
Why can't it be so black and white? Why can't it be like, look,
because that's
man, like,
not life.
That's
Because
yeah.
nothing in life is black and white.
but why does
Nothing.
everything have to have a gray area? Why can't we make something? Why
Because
Because
can't
we're
pharmaceutical
everything in life
complex.
be
We're
companies
black and
make
white?
money
complex.
off of it.
Human beings are
Why can't just
complex.
some things in life be black and white? Why does everything have to have
It's
a
just
gray
salt
area?
and pepper. Salt and pepper are black
Why
and
does
white.
everything have to have a gray area? Some things are
That's
this
right.
and some things are that. I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
discussing anybody's opinions, but there is no discussing that you're either born a he or a she.
We're
Why does
not
there have to
getting
be a
into
gray
that.
area?
Right
Once you
now,
decide to
we're
do,
Yo,
talking about the gray areas that exist, and they do even there.
I think people
Um,
create gray areas so they can have their own, like, you know, interpretation of what's
I get what
going on. And, oh, well, this is my point of view. And sometimes things are that simple. I
maybe
think as
some of
humans,
us
we
are
want to
just more
overcomplicate everything.
complicated than
you know
We
others.
what it
want to
is, man. Like,
overcomplicate just about everything.
you,
Too
you,
many
you
gray
know what it
areas.
is.
If life
You know
was
what it
black
is.
and white,
When
there's some countries where things are black and white.
Yeah, that's really working out well for all of them.
Listen, I'm not saying we got to be communists, but Jesus.
No, but these things don't work, and that's why
And
things
people
aren't black and
die like
white.
that.
man, look, you know what? The way what you touched on,
So,
you know what I'm saying? It's just like a bunch of people cosplaying other genders. You know what I'm saying? They're
all
LARPing.
right, we're not gonna get
You know
into
what I mean?
that. We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna
I'm
get
just
into
saying.
that.
We are literally talking about the fact that there are children, and this is what I was going to say before. I've worked in school systems, okay, and I've also worked in private schools. I've worked in private schools that are for special education, okay. Those children come from loving homes, white mostly, okay, and both parents are present in some way, a lot of them. So we can't say that, these behavioral
But
issues
wait,
and
are we talking
problems,
about
there's a
special?
difference
Are we
between
talking about
Hold
special?
up,
Are
highest,
we
hold
talking
up,
about?
highest. Let her finish. Let her finish. Let her finish.
no, he
But
can he
just hold.
wants
This is because I don't want to confuse one thing for the other. The
right.
children that you've worked with, are those special needs children?
They were
Autistic children.
classified special education
So
because they
so
either
behavioral.
had
This is all we're talking about.
all different
Behavior.
kinds of things. We're talking about cerebral palsy, we're talking about Down syndrome, we're talking about ODD, we're
Right.
talking
See,
about
that's the thing.
ADHD.
I don't want to put everything into one pool because I think it's different. Obviously, if your child is autistic and they come from a loving home or a broken
Autistic
home,
is a neurodivergent
right?
thing.
That it
Again,
doesn't
we're
right.
talking about brain stuff, the same thing. It
But don't
really
you think
is,
that
because
some of
this
these
is
things
all
are developed
disorders.
due to the circumstances, like the difference
There's
between the
nurture and nature. We know that. Things can make it worse. If you don't have a supportive environment for your disorder, what's going to happen? If you suffer from bipolar disorder, okay, what's going to happen if you do nothing to help the bipolar disorder?
Nothing.
you're going to be bipolar.
Right. And there's a
You're gonna
chance
be
that you're going to
reckless.
be manic and do crazy shit, or you're going to go down and you could hurt yourself, right? It can be that black and white with certain things, but it isn't, because there are therapies, there's groups, there's support, there's medication. All these things are come into place to help with helping the brain function. Yes, I know a lot of these drugs do, like, don't make you feel like yourself. They inhibit people in some ways and stuff like that. That's why it's important
Some
to
of them,
find
they're
the right
terrible.
shit for
The
you.
drugs that they give these people, mental health patients, they're terrible. They're
I'm sorry,
designed to
but
keep
I'm
them.
very happy with my Lexapro. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for my Lexapro. So I don't agree. I think
Hey,
that
I
I've
just I
I've
just
drugs
I've
are
I've
specific
seen family
drugs.
members become zombies over that stuff.
hey, you know
Not
what?
with what I take. It all
Hey,
depends. There are drugs out there that will, like I just said, inhibit you in many ways. That's why it's important to find what works for you, where
you
you're a
know what?
functioning adult.
But see,
You
what
know what?
about what about as far as medicating children?
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Really. It really depends on how
It
bad
it
it
it does
is.
it does it does depend. It does depend. But I think that, like, in this day and age, like, people are quick to diagnose
With
and
certain things, yes.
you know,
Everywhere,
oh,
yes.
the kid has ADD. No, man, the kid's 11 years old. He's full of energy.
Well,
Like,
they
I
have
get
real
it.
tests now for that.
You
So
know, I
they
get it. He
don't
doesn't want to sit in class for 8 hours a day, you know, reading and writing. That doesn't mean that there's something wrong with the kid. You know, everybody's a little bit different. I'm not downplaying at all. My wife works at an autistic school. It's extremely challenging. She tells me about her days, and that's why I'm asking you. I don't like, my point is this. Is there not a big possibility that this little kid that Corleone is talking about is just acting up because of the circumstances surrounding him?
he could be acting out more because of the circumstances, but he was going to act out either way
How do you know that?
because he has ODD and ADHD.
And
Based,
he's
how do
And
actually
you
it,
actually get
he's hit his
diagnosed with ADD?
he has actually um
and if he was
um
impatient, that means there was a lot more going on.
right. So hold on, let me open the book again because I got a lot of notes on this topic.
This is why we speak to the things we know. You understand? This
Right.
is important to me. Opinions mean shit at the end of the day. We all know that. But facts matter, and
About that
opinions
medication stuff.
coming from facts can matter too, or
All
experiences.
right, so check
Yo,
it, people. I'm
yo,
reading. Let me finish reading this, Dubs. Hold up.
Okay.
All right. So the kid was on medication that was getting help from school, but the missing piece was that his dad's absence, and that his father was telling him that he wasn't crazy and didn't need to take medication, and that other people. Wait, so my
So
scribbling. So he didn't need
it sounds like
medication.
the dad really just is making the situation
Oh, right.
harder
That
and worse.
the dad told him that
There's
the
no
kid was the kid was
there's no
the kid.
possibility that the father could be right and there's nothing wrong with the kid, and then he just
If
got quickly.
this child
Hold
wasn't
on, hold on.
impatient,
He got quickly diagnosed just to put something on him,
how
or
do you
to
know
like.
that?
I don't know, but how do we really know if he is
If
ADD?
he,
Because
because given that he's a preteen or tween or whatever he is, the fact that he was impatient, okay, for how long?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. Okay, that's a long time. He's already
It's
diagnosed.
intensive, and it was intensive outpatient.
Okay, intensive outpatient, and he's diagnosed with these things. They don't just make up shit. I mean, I hate to break it to people, like these disorders, autism, all of that, there are tests, and that's why it's important to get your child tested at a young age to try and
And
figure out. The only thing they
she's
can't
saying
figure out is bipolar.
he was diagnosed at 5.
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
okay, you're also backing us into the story. Now you're telling us, that
But
he
now
was
he's
diagnosed.
adding more to what
No, because I got my
How does a 5-year-old get tested
ADHD.
for ADD? I don't know. I'm
are
asking.
you
Like, I don't.
kidding me?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my God.
asking. I'm
Okay,
asking.
I've taught kindergarten. Let me
Right.
tell you a
He was
story about a
diagnosed
child
that
that came
my
in.
handwriting is really bad, so I'm just
You're
trying to.
horrible.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's terrible. So
Oh boy.
he was diagnosed at 5 with ADHD.
That's it. But you said he had ODD.
Yeah, that and he the yeah he was that's
He
scribbled
has
in
to
there
have
too.
more than ADHD. There's no way this kid
yo,
is just
you know what?
going to
You
outpatient
you know
intensive
what? I
therapy
was
for.
look. You know what? That thing about medication, how you're all for it. That's you. Me, nah. You know what? I'll take my chances at the mercy of myself. That's one. Secondly, I was diagnosed with ADHD when in all reality, what I'm saying, I just didn't know how to like let go of the fact that my grandmother passed away out of nowhere. And I carried that anger with me. So like, yo, you know what? I was just doing reckless shit in high school. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like, and they try to diagnose me with ADHD and shit. When in all reality, I didn't cry when my grandmother passed away. I just held that in, and that pain turned to anger. So you know what I'm saying? Like everything I did was with a chip on my shoulder.
Though, why would they
You know,
diagnose you with ADHD because you're angry? That's not.
yo, because you know what I did what I wanted to do.
ADHD is you
But
can't
that
focus. Literally cannot focus on
but I
anything.
did. But you know what the thing is though? Like in class, I did what I wanted to do. Period. You know what I'm
But
Right.
saying? You couldn't
So
that's
the
you can
old
tell
the
me
different in
OD
shit.
high
the OD
school.
the ODD the ODD was based on his behavior later on.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
on a medical level, and I know that mental illness is not the same, but I actually think that mental illness is like something that is so hard to not only diagnose but understand, because you can't be in someone's mind. But from a medical point of view, I was misdiagnosed with a heart condition, which, thank God, knock on wood, wasn't the case. But I was told this, that, and a third. And then otherwise, what's not to say that that's not the same that's happening with some of these kids that are being, listen, I took tests just like kids are tested for
Hmm.
that. So I get it. It's two completely different things.
And
But
that's why you always get a second opinion. You know that, right? This is the thing with us as adults, as doctors, okay? And a lot of people as adults don't know this. You can advocate for yourself. All right. People need to listen to their gut more. If you feel like something is wrong with you, your body in any way, and your doctor dismisses or tries to make excuses or throws drugs at you, that's a problem. Okay? And honestly, this is the space I'm in right now because doctors aren't listening to patients. They're just making assumptions and judgments and moving on. And you
Yo,
can't
because
do that.
doctors get paid by
They
pharmaceutical
get paid for
companies for
every
every.
pill they prescribe. This I
Exactly.
know, okay? This is a
It's
you
business.
knew
business.
Healthcare is a
the
business,
pharmaceutical,
okay?
industry was going to come,
All of this.
was
Healthcare
going
is
to.
a business between the fucking band-aid they put on you to whatever. It's a business. They all make money from all of it. Okay? This is how it works. Insurance is a big scam and it's a business. It's what it is. And unfortunately, this is the system that, we're stuck with because, people don't want universal health care. So this is what you're going to get. And the truth of that is we're just going to get shitty doctors every now and again. And they're just going to do whatever. But when it comes to children, we are so advanced at what we know right now with research, with medications, with whatever. It's very different. They don't take that shit lightly when they're young. Um, and yes, there has been a bigger number of children with whatever mental disorders or whatever you want to call it. There's a lot more. And autism too has reached peak. I think it's evolution. That's my opinion and theory. But this is
Keep
what it
talking. I'll be right
is.
back.
Yes. I just, it's hard as a parent to hear that your child can't function in a classroom. Um, I worked in kindergarten. I just did 1 year. That was all I could do, to be honest. And I had a child come in. This was a child that was in I forgot the name of this school. And it's like a known thing in Hudson County, all these counties. It's like why something. But this kid was in that school, and I don't know what happened. Maybe he moved. I don't know. But his mom tried to bring him into the public school, like it was daycare, which is crazy to me. And they brought him into my class. Now, this kid, 5 years old, had a lot of trouble sitting down. Um, he did for a while, but he would just get up and do things. Okay. Some things I let go. You pick and choose your battles, especially when they're that little. Uh, so I go to lunch. Now, given in my classroom, every time I went to lunch, there was always a problem because I had the only monolingual class, which means all my kids spoke English, and my aide only spoke Spanish. Because that makes sense, right? So they they go to lunch. They have lunch in the classroom. I leave and I'm getting called back and I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on? Well, this new child that showed up tried to go out the window. Literally, tried to go out the fucking window at lunch. Climbed up the table, opened the window, tried to get out. My aide had to like rush, grab him, and pull him down. Needless to say, that boy never came back. Um, because he didn't belong there.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
I had a child who 5. Now, 5 is usually when we start paying attention to certain things, certain behaviors. We look for stuff. because it's important, because at 5 you should be able to do certain things. That's the way the curriculum works, right? School systems, like by the age of 5 you should be able to do A, B, C, D. And we have kids that come in and they are not yet diagnosed with autism, but because of my experience, I can tell. I can tell when a kid is autistic. And I had a student who definitely was, but his mom was really good because she knew something was up. And she was like, listen, I'm going to get him tested because I'm pretty sure that something is up and he might be autistic. And I'm like, okay. We had a, excuse me, this was during Halloween. We had these older teachers who would come in that were like in Union City. They have they make jobs for people to just waste school money, really. And they had these older teachers that were supposed to be like expert teachers that come for new teachers and check you out and help you in the classroom and all this other stuff. And she came in to read a book to my classroom, like one of those tape books where they play the tape and follow along with the book. And it was a Halloween book, so it's supposed to be like spooky, scary, but not really. They're 5. Now, a child who's autistic has a very hard time understanding reality from not. Okay, they are very logical. Things have to make sense. Like 1 + 1 is 2, and that makes sense. That's logic, right? So ghosts and things like that doesn't make any sense, and he takes things literally. So he came to me in the middle. I was sitting in the back, and he was just like, can we go somewhere? I don't want to hear the story. And I was like, yes. So I took him out of the classroom, and that was the right thing to do in that case, because I already knew that this child already has a hard time understanding things. And I knew that the best thing for him, so he doesn't have nightmares tonight, is to take him out of the classroom. When I came back, this expert teacher tried to tell me, like, what was I doing? Why did I think it was a good idea to take this student out of the classroom? And I was like, well, if you're unaware, he is autistic. And if you don't know how it works with children who have autism, they can't sit through something like that and be okay, especially for this child. And it bothered me that some expert teacher didn't even understand children with disabilities and what that looks like and how you should be able to make changes in your classroom like you're supposed to benefit all your students. Um, and that for me was the moment where I was just like, as I thought, public school isn't about the students. It never is. It's all about politics. And that's one of the reasons why I left teaching. But it bothered me so much to see the lack of knowledge from expert teachers when it came to students with mental disabilities. And that is something that all teachers should know. Like, anyone who wants to be a teacher should truly experience what it's like to be in a special ed room, what it's like to be in a special ed like school, if that's possible, because you won't understand until you actually experience it. And I've always been someone who, like, when I would teach, I like relating to my students, and I like them to understand why they're learning certain things, right? Like, I always felt like, well, why am I learning this shit? Am I really going to use this when I grow up? No. A lot of things we learned at school, we never used growing up. Like, why didn't they teach us about checkbooks or checking accounts and savings and investments and mortgages and all that other stuff?
Our educational system is
It's
so outdated.
horrible. We didn't
It's
we
it's
didn't
so
teach any
outdated.
of
It's
that
not even
shit.
funny.
And that's what like, these things matter. How do you live once you leave school? How do you make a life for yourself when you leave school and have to be an adult? It's basically
OnlyFans.
just left. OnlyFans. I mean,
TikTok.
I mean, sadly nowadays, that is the inspiration for a lot of young people
Yep.
because it's there and people are making the money.
I miss that window.
No, you didn't.
Hell yeah, man.
Honestly, anyone could do it. You just really have to be disciplined. You have to make content and you got to work. The people that are making money put in the work. They're not just like sitting there and whatever.
No,
So,
I agree. And it's real. It's just not my thing.
yeah.
I actually
I mean,
recently got off of social media.
I wish I could make the reels and stuff that some people make because
Last
I'm
summer,
fascinated.
I got off of Facebook and Instagram. I'll
No,
peek in like once in a blue maybe, but I'm done with that.
To kind
for
of
me and my business, it's social media is rather important, so I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
going anywhere.
Luckily for what I do, I don't have to be involved. You know, and when I do need to go to social media, I use LinkedIn. You know, if I need to post, if I'm
I forgot about
hiring,
LinkedIn.
things of that nature. You know,
So really quick. So what advice would you give this parent, this lady that
Oh, this poor woman. Sounds like a hot mess.
the first piece of advice I give them is to not have any more children.
Yeah, really.
Put a condom on.
Get a vasectomy. Do away with the ovaries.
Those aren't
They're
even
worthless.
foolproof, bro. So
I
check
really
it.
wish they would just give us
I know
hysterectomies.
somebody. I know somebody who had a vasectomy, and his wife. Not only did she get pregnant, but they had twins. Man,
Is it really
No, you know
his
what?
though?
no, legitimately. If it wasn't, it wouldn't even be a story. That's the
You know
story is
what?
that it actually is his. That's the
That's
surprising part.
crazy.
I
There are
just had a
people who
You know
have
what?
birth control and get pregnant.
Yeah, I just had a friend reverse his vasectomy, and I'm like, what? You want to have kid? And he's like, yeah. His girlfriend's a really good mom, so he's like, you know what? He's 46. He just had a grandchild, as a matter of fact, on Christmas Eve, and
Oh, yo, that's a blessing, dude. Like for
yeah,
real.
and he reversed his vasectomy, and I'm like, yo, you crazy, bro?
Doesn't
You
that
crazy,
hurt?
my boy. Yeah.
Hey, like, look, you know what?
God.
I know when my daughter graduates high school, I'm gonna be like 65 in a wheelchair and whatever. But my wheelchair is gonna have Dayton's hydraulics and a banging system in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a Professor X wheelchair. Fuck that.
all right.
I
If I
believe
can
it.
chime in for a second,
Hmm.
it
About
seems
about time, Lady G.
well because I'm not one to compete for people's attention and time, so I wait until there's a moment and then I talk. Um, I'm not gonna fight voice over voice, but what I seem to be seeing with all of these topics that we're talking about is the same thing. Each case is individual to individual beliefs, values, and knowledge, resources. I was a family therapist for 20 years. So the ADD, the ODD, all of those things are real things. But depending on one person's beliefs, ideals, upbringing, that determines one, whether they actually understand that these are real issues, two, if they're willing to even deal with the issues. Um, and they are real things, but we tend to get into our egos about what we believe and what we like and what we don't like. You know, I'm on your boat, TG. Um, Me without medication is not a person that would be here. So I, you know, and but I also take my, like, the way I approach it is I am not going to close my mind to a potential solution or assistance. But I think people are looking for the pill that solves the whole problem. And that's not the issue. The issue is you're looking for the medication or the therapy or whatever it is that's going to assist you in using the skills that you are taught in, like you were saying, in school, at home. So, my advice for this mom is one, any good parent is going to worry. They're going to worry that they make the right choice, the wrong choice. Um, I am not one to say maybe you shouldn't be having no more kids. I don't know because I don't know the people like that. But it should be a co parenting situation. You know, both of them have to be participating in the upbringing of the child. So, you know, everybody wants to blame the other parent well, the mom's too soft, or the dad's too hard, or the dad's doing this, the dad's doing that. Unfortunately, we can't choose who our parents are. We can choose who we associate with. We can choose if we want to continue to live the chaotic life that our parents live. However, this child is in a place where they're just looking for some love, affection, and support. So these parents need to get out of their own way and work with each other, look for resources. You know, maybe it is,
Family therapy.
yes, definitely. Family therapy, possibly medication. Nobody's saying you need to start off, at the very tippy top, you know, incrementally, but everything, because I was listening to Tolerance talking about why does everything have to have a gray area? Well, because every situation is different, every person is different, resources are different. The way you're going to treat an upper class, white family is not the same way you're going to treat the urban minority family. You know, I just recently found out, and this kind of like feeds into that whole thing. I just recently found out that I have ADD, inattentive ADD, and I'm almost 50 years old. So that that was like an eye-opening experience for me because I did a lot of suffering throughout my life, not because I had parents who were straight off, not even an island, straight out of South America, talking about, oh, we don't believe in that. You're just being lazy, you're doing this, you're doing that. So as we say over here, I thugged it out, you know, but I didn't realize that I was actually suffering. And it wasn't because, or it was only because my 16-year-old um, actually was diagnosed in the third grade with inattentive ADD. We didn't medically treat her because it wasn't an issue for her life at the moment. But as she got older, it started becoming an issue because it's not the hyperactive kind. It's the total opposite. It's more like a
Mhm.
depressive type. So it's only now that she's growing into adulthood, preparing to go to college, that now it is becoming an issue. And because getting her treated, because I talked to her, she's at an age where, she can make that choice for herself. So I said, okay, mom, these are the facts. And that's the thing. People have to come with the facts, not just your opinions about what the government is doing and all this other kind of stuff. Because yes, we know we live in this corrupt society. People are the ones that make the society the way it is, right? And so that messes up the systems. But we still have to navigate those systems. And we have to do it with each individual person's life in mind. So I came to her at 16 years old, said, honey, do you want to do this? This is the potential risks. These are the potential benefits. What do you think? So she agreed to try. And sometimes we have to try before we say, no, this is not going to work. She's doing well. Let me tell you, after the 46, 47 years of my life of struggling, I have never been more productive, and I am taking medication. Medication may not be for everybody, but how about if we check things out before we start making these decisions? But unfortunately, that's why there are gray areas, because every situation requires different, you know, remedies, So as far as this money
Well,
is concerned,
I like what you're saying, but
but what?
like I got prescribed I got prescribed. Holy shit! I got diagnosis on bipolar. I mean, can you tell? Right?
Okay.
I mean, another thing, can you tell? I don't take meds because you know
Okay.
what? Like, you know what? The way I look at it is like me on medication. Yeah, you know what? I was, to people, I was safe. You know what I'm saying? I was a safe bet. Me not on medication. What you see is what you get. I don't know which Erica, saying, whoa, say my name. Who cares? I don't know who, saying, which dub's gonna show, right? And I used to be worried about that. Now I just don't care. I just don't care. Because you know what? I want to experience the full human experience, whether it be manic or depressive. I want to experience it all.
And
You
that's
know?
great, Dub.
That's how and you know what? And that's how I'm navigating through it because you know what? Them pills don't make me feel like I'm human. It
Okay.
just, I don't feel like I'm alive. I feel like I just barely exist.
And
You
so
know,
that's
like
the freedom of choice.
nah.
So that again, that's okay too. That's okay to want that again, but you're making that choice for yourself. I can't make that choice for somebody else. So that's why I'm saying, like,
No,
every
absolutely.
is different. Like I totally respect you. Your
I
opinions,
do.
your thoughts and everything. Uh Sometimes I can't handle it, but that but I
Every show needs a villain, and as you can see by my
He
what I'm
plays
saying,
it so well. He
I,
plays it so well.
and as you can see by what I'm saying, my picture, I am that guy. You know what I'm saying? I got
All
all the
Hmm
right,
skin in my
so
bones.
so so
Like,
so peep, so peep. So you're talking about co-parenting and making sure that the kid sees a unified front. But what if, like with this woman's situation, what if you have a parent, the father, that's completely filling this kid's head up with, you
That's why I
know,
think family therapy is important.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you can't make people do things that they don't want or are willing to do.
right,
Right.
But at the
what
end,
did that woman do to that man? That what I'm saying, that he has like so much animosity. You know
Who
what I'm saying?
but you
knows?
know what? It doesn't
'Cause-
matter what people do to you. It's
no,
how you.
no,
Right.
no, no. I get that, but you know what? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be one better. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not attacking the female on this one. I'm attacking the dude.
Yeah.
You gotta be
They both played their.
one. You gotta be so bitter. You know what I'm saying?
Petty.
Petty, bitter, whatever.
Hmm
Like, you know what I'm saying? For you to hold a grudge like, I mean, for you to hold a grudge like that, yeah, your mom ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
Yo,
selfishness.
this,
It's
that, and
it's
the third.
it's
Yo,
being
you know what? What,
own
like,
ways.
you know what? Like example, like, I don't get along with two of my, you know what I'm saying, baby moms. Like, really, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't care for them. They don't care for me. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I never told my kids this.
Yeah.
You know,
And the
now
truth is,
whatever.
it's not about how the adults feel. It's what's in the best interest of this child.
Yeah.
right,
You know,
absolutely,
like you,
Once
like that,
you have kids, do it person
that's
ain't
how
nothing.
that that's how, you know what I'm saying, experience wise, that's how I took it. However they took it, I mean, they want to be in their feelings, fine.
That's on.
Like, I can't fix it for them. I just don't care about it. Like,
But you can't stop being
I'm not.
a dad just because you have animosity towards
but
the parent.
but
The child
exactly,
didn't ask to be here.
like, you know what, one thing I cannot do is, like, what I'm saying, like, what I'm saying, try to turn my kid against, what I'm saying, his mom or her mom. I can't do that. Like, because, what I'm saying, like, that just, what I'm saying, that just makes them, what I'm saying, catch another, catch another W under their belt.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction for you to see me mad. I'm just gonna eat whatever, what, what I'm saying, however, what I'm saying, whatever it is, and tell my, what I'm saying, tell my kids a different story. That's all.
And you know what? The truth is, we don't even have to tell them anything. They will see it for themselves.
Oh yeah, they will.
They
They
will.
know a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, they will.
I mean, I was married 16 years. I've been divorced for 5. I don't have to say one thing to my daughter, my youngest daughter, about her father. I'm so very blessed and lucky in some ways and not so very blessed in others. But I don't say anything to her one way or the other except that he loves her and that anything that she has to say that about him that she needs to talk to him about, especially because she's older. The truth of the matter is, whatever kind of parent he's going to be, he's going to do on his own. So he's either going to make or break that relationship with her on his own, and I don't have to contribute anything. And I don't give other people that kind of power over my life to make me bitter and angry, because the truth is, at the end of the day, I chose them. I chose them to have this family. I chose them to have this kid. Um, so it is what it is. I'm a different person today than I was yesterday. But yeah.
I have a real important question. With the pernil, should you do arroz con guandule or white rice with black beans?
Arroz con gandules, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
you
you know what?
know,
Whoever
Oh
does
wait,
rice,
That's
hold
rice.
on,
Puerto
hold on,
Rican.
hold on, hold on, guys. Before you answer, that's another part. I'm glad you brought that up, Dubs. For that, I'm gonna give you your name back. Is it arroz con guandules or arroz con
Gandules,
guandules?
gandules, gandules,
Gandules.
gandules.
I got
Arroz con
Puerto Ricans
gandules
telling me
se
that they
acabó.
pronounce it with a like Juan,
Oh,
Probably.
like
Because they also say arroz. Arroz con
Don't,
gangule.
yo,
yeah.
don't start.
no.
Mira,
It's not.
cógelo con take it easy.
Tú no quieres
Yeah.
problemas.
So
Lo
And the
rompe
truth is,
cabeza, carajo.
wait,
Carajo.
so nobody's
we
going
don't.
with
Carajo.
the white rice with the black beans with the pernil.
Nah, man, not
In
with
the
the
Nah,
Cuban
man,
pernil.
like
household, that's how it is. We don't do arroz con gandule. We do white rice and black beans.
If y'all
you know
come
what?
to my house for the holidays, y'all getting both. Okay,
Nice.
just so you know.
I
Yeah,
love arroz
that's
con
what's up.
gandules. I
That's not.
wish.
See,
I
in
want
my house,
I
that's
wish
not
I
a
knew how
want
to
some
thing.
make it.
Yo, another question. Chitlins or collard greens?
Collard
Yo,
greens.
With jerk
chitlins are
chicken.
disgusting, bro.
I know, I'm just
Is it
bullshitting.
chitlins like pig feet?
No, chitlins like the pig intestines.
Oh, the tripe stuff? Ugh, no, thank
Chitlins
you.
are different from tripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think chitlin.
Because
I'm looking it up. It's disgusting.
tripe is
by
the
the way.
stomach. It's a stomach lining.
Right.
Nah, but like but like in all realness, you know what I'm saying? Like
Chitterlings, by the way.
How about the gizzards? You guys like gizzards? You eat the gizzards?
Heck
Nah,
yeah.
man.
depends how it's if it's fried, you know what I'm saying, with like some flour on it. Yeah, I'll mess with it.
Oh, it's the same thing actually. Chitlins is small intestines as well.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like pig, like it's different coming from a pig as opposed to a cow.
Ugh.
I need
You know,
some
like
Señor Rico rice pudding.
yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Señor Oh my god, I miss so many products. There's like
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but hold up though. Like first off, you know what? Lancaster's damn near Puerto Rican. So is York. You know what I'm saying? Like you could always go get them.
no, Lancaster's very white. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Some parts of
Downtown
Yep.
Lancaster has the Puerto Ricans for sure. And there are
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
saying.
I'm not close to Lancaster. I'm close to Harrisburg.
Har-
Yes, Harrisburg definitely has
Harrisburg is the
that.
hood.
They
Harrisburg is
got
the hood.
Dominican
But
spots. They got
but
Peruvian.
but you know what? I've been out to York before. Like York has a lot of Puerto Ricans out there. A lot of Spanish
Yeah,
people live
York
in
has a
York.
lot of minorities. They do.
A lot of
It's city.
like you know what?
Dubs is confusing York with New York. Forgive him.
Nah.
York,
Nah, you know
West
what?
York, they actually are. It's more city-like area.
So
Yeah,
basically, anything with a
Queen
York in
Street,
it is
Princess
just
Street.
it's just
I've been
Yeah.
out
it's
there
just
before.
West
Queen
New
Street,
York,
Princess Street. I've
New
been out there
York.
before. You know what I mean? Like
So like York, so that like there are towns just like there is in Jersey that there are good parts and bad parts. You know
I
what
thought
I'm saying? Like
I thought York was Amish town. No,
no,
no, Lancaster is.
that's Lancaster. Lancaster
Lancaster.
County is like they live in Bird-in-Hand and Marietta,
When
like all these freaking
when
places.
when my son and I drove down to Maryland to go see my daughter, right? Like we actually passed up some buggies and whatever, and I'm like, holy shit, look at this. You know what I'm saying? And like you know what? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I had a little joke, but I was like, yo, you know what? Imagine living like them. They ain't got to pay no property taxes. They ain't got to pay nothing. They live off the land.
What are you talking about? They don't
You
have to
know,
pay property tax. Yes, they do.
man. How? Hold
First
up.
of all,
How's
I'm going to tell
Jebediah
you
gonna pay
something
property
about the
taxes?
Amish, okay?
How does
Farms
Jebediah pay
here
property
go in
taxes
the
though?
millions,
they make good
okay?
pies.
Millions. They make delicious pies. They make delicious stuff. Everything has butter in it. So the Amish go to these auctions for these farms and they bid in the to the millions for these freaking farms. It's not even a joke. People want to get farmland here and it's hard because the Amish are like on it.
They're
On
Jewish.
it. They just want to, make sure that they take that land and use it for farming because that's what they do. I can tell you how much corn we have here when it grows. It's ridiculous. Like you drive, there's corn everywhere.
Mhm.
There's cows everywhere. It
Damn.
smells so fucking bad. Like that's the one thing I hate about living in PA is like the nicest days when you want to drive around with your windows down, you
You
can,
gotta put
but
your
it's gonna
windows
smell
up.
like fucking cow shit.
I thought you were
So
gonna say your governor.
no. I don't even know who the governor is, so there's that. So
Isn't it what's his name? Big Sasquatchy and
is he the governor? I thought he was a senator.
Who,
I have no
Fetterman?
idea.
Fetterman's a senator, yo.
Yeah, Fetterman's a senator.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
senator.
wears like sweatpants and hoodies everywhere. It's disgusting.
Man, he's just bucking the trend. I like that. You know
I
what I'm saying? Like,
fucking wear sweatpants and hoodies. What the fuck are you
Nah,
talking about?
That's how I think he met Joe Biden that way. Like he was
You're
wearing
not a
like
senator, dude.
shorts and
I'm a
fucking
fucking champion, B. You know what I mean? Like, let's get it right. I'm
He's
better
going
than
around
You're
town
talking to
telling
another
people.
champion. You need to
I'm
talk to Dubs in that tone of voice, not to
Oh
me, bro.
wow.
I'm a
Bro,
champion.
Wow.
You need to
you
talk
know
to
what? You
Dubs
know
in
what?
that tone of
Nah,
voice.
y'all better watch your tone because you know what I'm saying. Like Thanos does decapitate people, man. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
cool story, bro.
like yo,
Cool
you know what?
story.
You know what I'm saying? Like yo, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Wear the crown. I'll snatch your crown with your head still attached to it.
No,
Cool, bro.
I was 4-10, and I knocked out a 13-1 team. I don't know.
Bro, because yo, you know what? Yo, you know what? Because like you know what I'm saying. Freaking, you know what I'm saying? Tyreek Hill decides to like sit this one out, and all my players didn't show up, and I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew it, bro. You know what I mean?
So
Fuck
with
you.
all this being said, anybody got last words for the night?
Hey
Speak
yo, you know what,
now,
man? Yo, you know what?
Yeah,
one
I
at a
don't want to
I'm
hear
time.
about
anybody's New Year's
I'm about to
resolution.
go. You know what I'm about to do right now? My daughter, you know what I'm saying? My son is sleeping. My son's sleeping over, and my daughter's sleeping. Right, I'm about to wake her up. Right, and like you know what I'm saying, have my daughter kick my son in the face. I like I I like to be mischievous, especially when it comes to my kids. I'm about to give my son a wet willy. I'm like, shut up, take it.
All right,
You know, like
so we've been on 2 hours and 6 minutes,
Look at
34,
us.
35, 36. That's a long
yo,
time. It's been a while since we've been on this long.
yeah, man, for real. Like, yo, you know what? Quick story, right? I went downstairs in my car because I'm like, yo, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go to my car or whatever. Man, after 45 minutes down there, man, I'm like, nah, this ain't it. I'm just going. I'm gonna do this in the bathroom. It's the only safe space I got. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm hot. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this in the bathroom, yo. Like,
Hot
so like my
boxing.
daughter.
Yeah.
So you know, like my daughter don't wake up. I don't disturb my girl.
There you
I don't
go.
disturb my son. You know, like every now and then I have to turn the mic off because I gotta use the bathroom. I'm like, okay.
I think for the next show we should do some battle rounds. Let's throw a couple of topics in the hat, but then we pick them on the spot. So
Oh, I
this
thought you
week,
said battle rap. No,
nah, we
you
could
guys
do
don't
that
Yeah, I
want
was
to
too.
go.
like,
I
You
ain't rapping.
you
I ain't gonna
you
make
guys
it
don't
very
you
far.
guys do not
Yo,
want to go
hold on.
bar for bar with me.
Y'all got names like Lady G and TG, and if we had to go a battle round rap here, you couldn't hold your own. I find that hard to believe.
None of y'all can hold your own
I'm
against
sure
me,
you
man.
guys can
I
muster
guarantee
a
that.
bar or two together.
Yo,
But
you know what?
we'll throw some topics in a hat and then pick them randomly so nobody's
Yo,
prepared for it.
TG
That's
TG
a good
spinning the bar
idea.
like yo TG spinning the bar like my name is TG and I'm here to say. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? Like
So check it. If
some 1980 something
I'm
shit.
here to say.
And I'm here to say.
real quick, there's the rest of my idea, right? So 2-on-2 battle rounds, that leaves 3 judges, right? So there's always going to be it could be a unanimous decision, it could be a split decision,
You
and
know
then
I'm gonna win just based off of ignorance, right?
then always, and then the winner of that round, maybe for a future show, becomes the head host, and we give Big Corleone, you know what I'm saying, a little
A
break,
break.
and
Yeah.
then let that person run the
What
show
break?
the way they want, all they topics, whatever they want. I don't know, just an idea. I'm a
Yeah,
competitive person.
we'll look into all that shit. 'Cause that sounds pretty good. I need a break.
We group chat that. We'll group chat that.
Can I tell you
Yeah.
guys something? The truth is that fantasy is over, and I need something to be competitive at. Right? So,
So use us. Okay.
we're halfway to a league here. If we could get 5 more people on, we could start like a podcast league, right? And that's that.
Yeah, for
Well,
real.
I'm
Bring your
gonna
team.
Make it
once the
debating.
Once the Super Bowl is over and done with, I'm opening up the league again. So,
Nice.
Yo, I want to start a new league, bro.
all right, we'll discuss all that another
We
time.
will,
You know what I mean?
let's leave the ladies out of the fantasy
Yeah.
football. That's not
Hey,
that's not
true,
their
true,
cup of
true,
tea.
true, true, true.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, this has been another episode of the This Might Hurt podcast. I'm Big Corleone. Somebody say something.
You know, you know who I am. I'm every female's wet dream.
You know how
Over
low he
18.
had to say that,
Over
right?
18. Over 18. I'm just playing.
In the
I'm just
bathroom,
playing.
in the bathroom too. Like,
I'm
Every female.
did I hear the toilet flushing in the background for like
not yet,
noise? Like,
not yet, yo. Because yo, you know what? Because I'm about to drop a deuce, right? It's gonna be very disrespectful.
Yo, stop running the bathwater in the background for noise, bro. Cut it out.
Oh shit! But I'm Big Corleone. That's Dubs of Dawn.
Ladies,
Lady Ganymede.
TG.
highest tolerance, yo. Y'all be
All
good.
right, yo, everybody have a good night. Be
Y'all have a good
out. We're
night, man.
out. Be safe, and always remember
Good
that
night,
at
yo.
some point, what?
This
might hurt.
might hurt.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.